Okay. We come back to subspace in the middle of the... Yes.
I have an ad.
Okay. But we come back to Subspace Episode 9, The Moon Will Rise, where we return to the wolf fight in the cave, where you guys entered in the cave to figure out what was happening to the livestock that belonged to Jats, the Grey Oak Tavern Keep. He claimed that another group of adventurers also did go and try to figure out what was happening, and they never came back. He didn't specify if they knew. Well, he did know. He did specify, but he doesn't know if they just left and ran off, or if they were killed, or worse. Beyond that, you guys have followed the path of the wolves, got inside the cave, you fought off the wolves, you've killed some of them, and you are down to the last couple. Does anybody have any questions before we jump into it?
Can
we just take a second real fast so I can just get my notes and stuff ready?
Yep.
Do you know how to turn down the volume in...
Yes.
Okay.
So go to the bottom right of your screen and click the little speaker icon.
Let me full screen it real quick.
Okay.
Well, just on multiverse.
Yeah.
Okay. Speaker
So-
icon.
Go to the speaker icon, and then you're going to right-click on it and go to Open Volume Mixer.
Okay.
And then go over to whatever browser you have, and then you can adjust the volume from that. So that way it's not affecting your Discord or anything like that. It's just going to adjust the volume on that browser.
I opened it, and then for some reason, the moment the stream started, it got very loud. Okay.
I think it's because when the stream started, I turned on the music.
That makes sense. I was sitting there, and then it was just like...
I also have to have the music, like, absurdly loud, because, like, when the VOD saves over, like, just how the audio mix goes. For some reason, it's, like, way quieter on the back end. But...
Okay. So we had killed...
You killed about 3 wolves. You killed 1 dire wolf. And there was 2 wolves left in the cave. Switch... Okay. Natanya or Weeb, do you see that portal in front of you?
So I went through the portal. I am now back at the beginning, all the way down here. There's my little guy. Say hello. Oh, how'd you fucking move her?
I'm God. That's how I moved her.
Wait, can I move her?
You can, but right now you're on restricted movement.
Okay, word. That makes sense.
So
I was trying to move earlier and I couldn't.
Okay, before I deleted the old Orb Weeb. Okay. So we will return back to the initiative. Let me make sure I got this all set up.
I did write notes on what the end of our last session looked like, so we knew where we were at. So the fight ends with Orbweave having a panic attack and trying to talk herself down. 2 wolves left, 1 in front of Demonia and 1 in front of O'Flanagan.
Okay. It is the wolves' turn. We come to Orbweeb. Your panic attack has begun. Give me a charisma check while we move to the wolf's turn as he prepares to attack O'Flanagan again.
Ew, we're off to a really strong start.
I told you you're supposed to roll better than that. We had a conversation about this.
I'm fucking working on it.
Okay. So, O'Flanagan's staring down this wolf. Let me give myself a quick refresher real fast. Okay. O'Flanagan's staring down this wolf as it's growling and it's digging its claws in the dirt in front of O'Flanagan. You can see O'Flanagan gets somewhat timid. Orbweeb, you can notice as your panic attack is beginning, you actually are able to fight through it and keep your composure about you. But you look over to O'Flanagan and you instantly notice that O'Flanagan looks battered and he looks like he's getting tired. Just then, the wolf charges O'Flanagan and he sinks his claws into O'Flanagan's arm, dealing 5 more damage to O'Flanagan as O'Flanagan lets out a very loud holler. As you can see, he's almost breaking down from how weak he's becoming from all the damage he has been taking. Let me put his damage in. Let me.
Okay, now that the music has started back up, I gotta figure out how to make it quieter. I can't hear anything.
Preston, do you want to walk her
Yeah.
through it?
Bottom right-hand corner of your screen, there
Of
should be
Discord?
of your actual taskbar down at the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
So down there should be a little speaker icon. If it's not there, click the little arrow that says show hidden icons.
Yep, I found it.
Okay. Then right click on the speaker and then go to open volume mixer. And then go over to your browser one and then just turn it down.
Oh, there we go.
How did that happen?
Alright, everyone all set?
Yeah.
Okay. As the wolf sinks its claws into O'Flanagan, O'Flanagan lets out a large howl. He's got to make a dexterity saving or a strength saving throw to get the wolf off him. You guys notice as this wolf sinks its claws into O'Flanagan's arm, O'Flanagan begins to panic and tries ripping his arm away from the wolf, and the wolf actually does manage to clutch on and hang on to him. As he does, O'Flanagan and the wolf both go tumbling to the ground as the wolf is just gnarling at O'Flanagan's arm. It is now... There, gotta scroll through all these NPCs. O'Flanagan's turn. O'Flanagan looks down to the wolf as it's tearing into his arm, and he goes to sink his left-hand talons into the wolf's jaws and try to get him off him. You guys are seeing as the wolf is towering over O'Flanagan, gnarling into his arm. O'Flanagan takes his left hand and sinks his talons into the side of the wolf's face. And the wolf lets out a large howl and lets go of O'Flanagan's arm as they're still going at each other on the surface of this cave floor. It is now Demoinia's turn.
Okay, am I in throwing distance from that guy? Let me see. I'm going to run up to the wolf that's attacking O'Flanagan.
Okay, so you're gonna
So
leave
that
the.
should
I'll give you guys movement. Hold on. Okay, you got now free movement.
Okay.
So that
Possibly.
Are you able to move?
I'm able to move the map, but I'm not. There we go. There I am.
Yeah, it's 10
Okay,
feet
let me
away
see.
for that wolf.
Okay. I'm gonna run up to this wolf to stop him from attacking O'Flanagan.
Their
So
current
you can attack
positioning
opposite-
is about like this.
Okay. So you get attack of opportunity on me because I'm behind him? Okay.
You get attack opportunity on the wolf, yeah.
Got it. Okay, I'm gonna hit him with my anti-magic sword. Let me
Okay, give me an
roll.
attack.
Yeah. With an 18. to
18.
hit.
Okay, give me damage.
'Cause I sure hope it does. Okay. I'm gonna stab him for 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay,
get up
Demonia,
off
you run up
my-
behind the wolf, and you're watching as the wolf is still towering over O'Flanagan, ready to go take another bite into him. You come up with your non-magic sword, and you go slashing at the wolf's back, and you just cleave it directly in half as your sword just rips through its chest, and blood
Yeah.
spews all over to the left side. Or Weeb, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Can I dramatically just start stabbing this wolf with that sword? Like,
Yeah.
just like really pissed that he's like fucking up O'Flanagan? It's not gonna make Orweeb's situation any better, but
No.
but I'm just pissed.
We're already in
Or-
the drama.
Okay, or Weeb, you watch as Demonia runs up. She slashes this wolf in half with her giant sword, and you watch as this wolf gets cleaved in half. All the blood goes spewing all over you as you watch this wolf get cleaved, and then Demonia proceeds to just repeatedly stab the wolf's remains over and over again, as the blood of the dead wolf is now just dripping down your body.
I'm about to pass out.
She's on the floor.
I'm fucking. My brain's melted at this point. All my morals are gone.
Give me a
There's
charisma
no-
I'm
check.
sad.
Okay, I'm not
Charisma
even paying
saving throw
attention to
even.
Orweeb.
Oh, Christmas saving. Let me
Christmas saving,
consider
yeah.
one of those.
Shit.
All right.
We're at a saving.
11.
You're starting to receive some trauma from everything that's happening, but you are still keeping
Oh,
yourself
man.
composed. It is Demonia. Is there anything else you can do?
Nope, that is everything.
Okay.
Just
All right.
traumatized Orbu a little bit. That's all.
Corwin, it is your turn.
Cool.
Where are you? Like
I
all
be
the way
spell
down.
sniping is what I'm doing. I ain't running up there.
I'm now going to release the cinematic mode so you all can look around the area freely.
Okay.
That is... Yeah, I'm still within range. I'm gonna shoot the other wolf.
Where is
Okay.
the other wolf?
It's sleeping behind you.
Yeah, I said fuck that guy. You're not gonna hit me doing that, right? I'm within range.
No, I got a pretty straight line from where I'm at. Just don't move.
Yeah, we're-
Just take a quick step.
Alright.
Alright.
Give me
Eldritch
a roll.
Blast to the fucking dome.
Dome him.
7 to
Sorry.
hit. So,
Get a little
Corwin,
bit-
you hold out
get a
your
little bit out of the
hands
way.
and you watch this this purple electric power just swirl around your wrists, climb to your fingertips, and arc outward. It arcs across the cave and slams into a nearby cavern wall, missing the wolf wildly.
Oh,
Wildly.
Yep.
So not even a little bit, really badly.
Yeah, missed by a long shot.
Oh.
I'm gonna turn around and shout, what the hell, man?
Sorry.
He's asleep!
Oi. Actually,
Why
yeah,
not
with him
moving
being
target?
prone and asleep,
Oh,
would I
hell
be on
yeah.
advantage because
Actually,
he's
yeah.
sleeping?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Okay.
Give me another roll.
There we
Yeah,
go.
is that a sleeping target?
22.
Oh,
22. Okay, yeah, you hit. Give me damage.
thank God.
There we go. 10.
Okay. Corwin, you arc your hand out. The purple lightning swirls around your wrist, climbs to your fingertips, arcs across the cavern area, slams into the wolf, and the wolf just almost squirms and seizures up, and his whole body tenses, and then he just releases, and the wolf has now passed away.
Oh, fuck
Sorry, that first one was a warning shot, but then I remembered he had to sleep, so I let go another one.
that. Ah, good job, little man.
Demonia and Orbweeb, you kind of see how Flanagan leans up and looks to you both, and he goes, I'm not feeling very good. And you can see he is heavily battered from this fight.
Are we out of initiative now?
Yes.
Okay, I would like to... I'm close enough to him. I'd like to lean in and use Cure Wounds on him, my second level spell slot.
Okay.
So I'm gonna lean in and just put a hand on his chest, one on his back, and just kind of push it through him.
Okay.
Let's see what I get.
Am I still having a meltdown?
Yes.
You're
but-
you're internally yes, externally no.
Just
You're keeping
standing
yourself
there.
composed.
Right
Okay.
on.
I got a 13.
All right, you healed him 13 hit points.
That was a close one. Oh, thank you, Demonia.
What happened?
You got
The
me
wolves
up?
kind of... They really tore into me back there. I guess they really wanted chicken. I don't... That was not
That's fair.
very... That wasn't very good of them to do. Bad boys.
They're not very
bad
kind
boys.
of them.
Next time, don't let them bite you.
Well, next time, hit your shots, my
That's a
Um,
bang up idea, Corwin.
To be fair, I think I took out more of them than you lot, so you can take that back. That was rude.
man. Alright.
Ah. That was quite rude of you to say. It looks like you guys handled yourselves nicely. And across the cavern way, you see a familiar face kind of approaches.
Who's approaching?
You all look to him, and you can see Alphonse back from the tavern look to you guys, and he goes, "So that was the issue, huh?"
Yeah, we solved it.
And that's why you needed the silver, I suppose?
That would be why.
I had a feeling back in the tavern when you asked me for all that silver melting. I thought it was a good idea to follow you and see what that was about, because I kind of figured you might have been on to me. And you watch as he says that. You see fangs begin to grow out of his mouth, almost like tusks, and his arms begin to bulge and enlarge, and his veins begin to start popping as he increases double, triple in his size into
Oh my god.
a werewolf.
Hey.
All right.
He bears
Hey,
out his claws and he says, I will shred you to pieces. And
Oh fuck, you won't.
We are rolling.
a new initiative.
Seconds
don't-
after.
I don't like my position.
Give me a
I got
second
an
while
8.
I... Hold on, I gotta load up the new encounter.
I'd like to
Alright.
hide.
I want to fucking
Still
run.
working through a panic attack. I don't know how helpful I'm gonna be, guys.
This is a person, not a wolf. So don't
Oh,
be
Weeb feels about
confused.
that. Weeb's going through a lot right now.
I need Orweeb to understand that that's a person.
Mm-hmm.
Or Weeb's still trying to get over the whole wolf killing thing.
Orweeb needs to get over it.
They were people too.
Trying.
How'd I fucking know? Fucking knew that guy was.
Why don't you use that bomb?
Oh fuck yeah! I got a bum.
You don't? I've had a bomb since I was 6.
You guys don't carry a bomb.
That motherfucking thing on me.
It's fire damage, so I don't know how smart that is. That close to you.
Okay.
Or
Please don't.
Orweeb's already freaked out. I don't need 2 of my teammates prone from fear.
Everybody give me initiative.
Come on, baby. That is a 14.
Alright.
I rolled initiative, but I forgot what it was. I think it was an 8. Let me see.
16.
Yeah, I got an 8.
Okay. Well, Flanagan turns to the werewolf with his long sword in hand. He stands up grudgingly and he goes,
I literally just got my ass kicked. Alright, bring it on.
and he holds up his sword and he prepares to hold his action. I did not mean to do that. Whoops. Okay. He holds action to strike the werewolf if it gets too close. It is now the werewolf's turn as it begins to charge with Flanagan. Bearing his claws, he goes swiping out of Flanagan. He hits. He does 6 damage as he just goes whoosh, whoosh, and swipes across the Flanagan's chest twice. And Flanagan, in a panic, he swings his sword back to the werewolf on his hold action. He hits. His sword swings towards the werewolf, and you watch as the sword glides along the werewolf. It almost just bounces off his skin, and it goes flinging back towards the Flanagan, and he goes,
Oh shit!
it is now Orbweep's turn.
Sorry, I'm writing notes. Alright, do I need to roll to get out of the funk that I'm in?
Yeah, give me a charisma saving throw. It does not count
Okay.
against your action. It's a bonus.
Thank you. $17. How's Orbweave feeling?
You're coming back from this after seeing a man transform into a werewolf in front of you. You start to consider that the circumstances you have been brought into aren't totally and necessarily of nature. That this is more of a supernatural essence, and it kind of gives you a comfort in fighting back against these animalistic creatures.
All right. In that case, then, can I run? I wish you could see where I'm pointing to. Can I run?
You can use the
draw.
ruler tool.
What?
So the top right of your screen, you can use the ruler tool or the draw tool.
Oh,
And when everyone can see it like that.
I can send
Right
you a picture
here.
of that.
All right. So you're gonna go right there.
yeah.
All right, and you are able to move yourself now, so you can just run over there.
Run on over.
Oh.
WASD.
Ah. Sorry, that
So
was...
in that case, I'm running away.
Okay, so Natanya,
Wait.
you
There we go.
okay? You run past Corwin and O'Flanagan as the werewolf did slash into O'Flanagan's chest twice. You run out of the you run past Corwin. The werewolf does not get an attack on you. You get to by the rocks. Is there anything else you want or can do?
I would like to draw my short bow
Okay, you draw your
and the
short bow.
arrows that I have now.
All right, all right. Anything else?
Unless I can attack, I think that's all I can do.
You can attack
I can? Okay, then I
Yeah,
would like to shoot him.
to see if you were traumatized. Does not count against your action.
Okay, I wasn't sure if drawing my weapon counted against
No,
my
because
action.
that's a environment action.
Okay, perfect.
All right, so
Well,
you
then in that case, yeah.
all right, you draw your bow, you knock it, you firing.
Yep,
Give me to hit and damage.
that was the wrong dice. Don't even think about it.
Disregard it.
Huh. It doesn't show... Do you want me to just roll a d20 with dexterity?
No, hold on. You should have it. The short bow, right?
But it shows
+0.
hit DC. It's just 2 lines. And then the arrows don't have anything, and I have them equipped.
I rolled it for you.
Thanks.
It's a 17.
Nice.
Hold on.
Good roll.
All right. You do hit with a 17. Give me damage.
5.
5. So, you knock your arrow. You fired across the cavern way. You did hit the werewolf, but you watched the arrow just ricochet off his skin, and it goes flying towards the ceiling.
Oh, word. Well, I tried.
Right.
Is everything you can do.
Yep.
Okay, it is now Corwin Adelberry's turn.
Okay. O'Flanagan still have his torch out?
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna control flame and pull that on to the werewolf.
Okay. You control the flames, and you begin pulling it onto the werewolf, and as the flames begin to douse him in a sense, you watch as his vision, his head, turns towards you as the fire burns away at his fur. That's all it does. It burns his fur away and nothing else.
Shite.
This would be a great time for you to attack right now.
Uh-huh. Yep. Just a second.
Any day now, I'm looking him in the face, Corwin.
Hey, do I rush you? No,
Corwin, please.
Fire.
He's gonna
now,
kill me.
right now.
Alright, his little silver shiv is gonna look at it. All right. He'll run up and try and just
A little
stick
shiv
with
of
it.
opportunity.
You bring the shiv into your hands with the silver shiv, and you run up to the werewolf and you go to strike him. Give me
You on Dex?
strength.
Okay. Fuck. 8.
So you run up to the werewolf and you go to, with all your might, you go to plunge it into him, but you just kind of fall just short, being somewhat intimidated by his unearthly presence. You just swing right past him, well, right ahead of him, missing entirely. Is there anything else you can do?
Well, mate, that, as my people say, we're fucked. So, nice knowing you.
Okay. Demonia, it is your turn.
Alrighty, I'm gonna try the same thing that Corwin just did. I'm gonna pull out my little silver shiv, and I am gonna jump his ass. Let me bow, 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 bow. Okay, I'm gonna stab him in the chest. From where I'm at, I'm trying to run under him and stab up, like just.
Okay. If you
I'm
do
pretty
run,
tall.
if you do run under him, you will invoke attack of opportunity on him.
Can I run to the back side of him? I have the speed. Would that still?
You would still evoke the attack of opportunity.
Alright, well, fuck it. I'll just take it then. It's the only thing I have.
You can just run up in front of him and go to swipe him.
Okay.
But if you try going under or around, you will get an attack.
Okay, I'm just gonna run up to the front of him and try to stab him in the head.
Okay. You run up next to a Flanagan and you go to stab him in the head. Give me an attack roll.
What do you want for that? Do you want strength?
Give me a not dexterity, strength roll. Yes.
Okay, because it doesn't really have a. I got a 17.
Get in there.
Okay. 17. You run up with the silver shiv and you go to stab him in the head. You leap up, you throw it upwards towards his jaw, and you do hit. Give me damage.
Beautiful. What damage do you want for that silver
That's
ship?
true,
Because
I
you
didn't really say.
establish
D4.
that. Yeah. Really? That's it? Alright.
Well,
It's just a shiv.
a D4 shiv.
I
It's
know,
silver,
I know.
It's damage.
know.
Like, take it.
I'm not bad. I'm not bad. I did 1 damage.
Fuck. Alright, I'm
I know.
upset.
That's right. I was hoping
1
shoot for a
damage.
4, but
Okay.
not the peck in the fucking.
Alright. Is back to O'Flanagan's turn. Demonia, as you run up next to O'Flanagan and you stab him in the jaw and pull your shiv back out, I should say. O'Flanagan turns to you as he's scrambling for his silver blade. He looks to you and he goes,
Do you still have that bomb?
Oh fuck yeah.
I don't think we're gonna be able to beat this guy. Our best chance is gonna be making our way for an exit and blowing the exit and trying to get to collapse.
All right. Well, y'all gonna start running then.
So unless someone else has a plan, I don't think we can take this guy.
Do I hear that?
You are next to him, yeah.
Yeah, he just started heading to the end, like, yep, alright, cool. Fuck that.
Perfect.
Okay. Corwin, as you go to run past the werewolf, he gets an attack of opportunity on you.
Don't touch me.
Like no.
Actually, no. Corwin, as you run past the werewolf, you actually notice the werewolf looks at you for a moment and he lets you pass him.
Alright.
That
Now
should
Flanagan
be-
is still staring the wolf dead in the eyes and he's holding action with the silver shiv in his hand. Demonia, are you running as well? Or are you staying next to Flanagan?
I am going to yell to Orbweave. I'm gonna say, girl, we're ditching. Get the fuck out of here. And I'm going to
Right.
start to run. And I know that's going to cause attack of opportunity.
Okay.
When she says that, can I start
Wait.
running?
Wait, can I do something?
Yeah, what's up?
Before I run away, I'm gonna yank his necklace off that I have and stomp it onto the ground and run away.
You're gonna take the necklace that you have and stomp it on the ground?
That's his, right?
Is it?
Yeah, it's Jet's.
Okay. You take the necklace.
Am I not thinking of the
You
same person?
break it off your neck.
No.
You throw it on the
No.
ground and you stomp on it.
Alright, well, fuck it. I thought that was the same guy. Ah! Let me run.
Okay. What is your speed?
My speed is 30.
Yep, so you get that right there. All right. Okay. On Flanagan's turn, he's holding action. It's their werewolf's turn. Their werewolf actually turns and makes eye contact with Orbweeb, holding her bow in the corner, and he launches for Orbweeb away from O'Flanagan. And O'Flanagan sees that, and he goes to strike the wolf in the chest as the wolf makes a break for it. He does 4 damage as the wolf jumps towards Orbweeb. He throws his shiv up and he stabs the wolf and rips it back out. A little bit of blood pours out. The wolf lets out somewhat of a tense, almost like a gasp. But he still just burrows away for Orbweeb. Orbweeb, you're watching the werewolf run straight towards you. You have an attack of opportunity if you want to make it, or you're about to get hit.
I'm gonna take that attack of opportunity. I'm gonna take that little shiv and just fucking right for the eyeball.
All right, give me an attack.
So, because it just says silver spike,
Give me
I
just give me a d20 with or just roll your strength. Sorry.
oh, perfect. Okay.
Yeah, roll your strength. I didn't make actual weapons for him. I forgot.
Yeah.
12.
12.
Okay, so let me double check, make sure I got my information right. Okay, so Orbweeb, he comes straight towards you. He's baring his fangs, and he goes to bite down towards you. You raise your silver spike, and he actually bites onto the spike, and you're both interlocked. Give me a strength check.
Roll high.
Nice.
And
10.
Oh.
So you watch as he takes the silver spike, rips it out of your hand, and goes to bite down on your arm. You take 10 damage as his fangs sink into your arm. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
oh shit, that wasn't crazy.
Okay.
17.
Okay. All right.
That was
So
the action.
his fangs sink into you, and you notice he's kind of almost in a frenzy, and he bites you again.
Damn. Can I dodge it this time?
No, now he's kind of just chewing on your arm. He does 3 more damage to your arm as he continues just biting into your forearm. Give me another.
Alright,
Give me another Constitution saving throw.
Eight.
His fangs sink into your arm, and he rips out his fangs. His blood spews from your arm, and you're in incredible pain. And you see he's barrowing his claws at you and just roaring immensely. It is now Orbweeb's turn, officially.
Good.
She's gonna fucking.
Run.
Can I juke him out?
You can use your action to dodge on his attack of opportunity.
I will do that.
Alright,
So I'm
give me-
gonna run.
Dexterity saving throw. Everybody's frozen right now.
You said dexterity saving throw?
Yep.
12.
12. Okay. Yeah, you get out of the way. Full movement,
Yep.
30 feet. You get you get right up to Corwin. And the wolf kind of swipes down, watches you take off, and he sees you guys are running for the exit, and he looks to O'Flanagan. O'Flanagan looks to him, and he goes,
It's just me and you, pal.
it is now Corwin's turn.
Right. I don't know if this will actually work on him, but it might slow him down. Can I? He's standing in. That's water he's in right now, right?
No. That's
No?
just like tavern soil or cavern soil.
Damn it.
Yeah, it won't work then.
Then there goes that plan. I have no way to fucking help him. I'm gonna cast Hex on the werewolf.
Okay. You raise your hands out and you watch as your palms almost give off a flickering red light. He has been hexed. It is now end of your turn.
I'm trying to actually cast it, but it's not letting me click the button.
Isn't it when he makes an attempt to an attack, he takes damage or something?
There's that, but and that's the bonus action to cast the hex, but it's supposed to take away one of my packs. I guess I'll manually put it in. I'll just remember that I can cast it again if I need to, but it's not taking it away.
Wait, so you're trying to cast it, but your pack slot's not filling up?
Yeah, I manually put it in though.
Okay.
And with the hex on there, I'm also going to use Eldritch Blast to try and deter him a little bit.
All right, are you gonna hit him with Eldritch Blast, or you want to aim somewhere near him, or just directly on him?
I'm trying to aim towards his feet and see if I can get him like back. If I hit his feet, cool, but
okay,
I'm trying to get him to back up, and that's
20
a 20
to hit. You hit.
Whew, fuck yeah, that's 12 damage.
Okay, let's see. Cor, when you bring out your hands and this purple electric energy just kind of clamps up your wrists again to your fingertips, arcs across the cavern way and slams into the legs of the werewolf as the almost like smoky essence from the Eldritch Blast slams into him. You can watch as the wolf just barrels out his claws towards the ceiling and lets out a loud roar as he has become heavily distracted by this impact.
I actually get to add not because he's hexed, I get to add a d6 anytime. It says until the spell ends, deal an additional 1d6 necrotic damage to a target whenever you hit. Because he got hit, that's an additional d6 on top of it.
So it's because of the hex.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put a d6 on top of it,
Okay.
which is a 2. So 14
2 more damage. All right. It is now Des Moines' turn.
I am going to continue to disengage because I can't really. I don't know if anything I have is gonna hit that guy. So let me.
You want to keep running?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep running
Okay.
just
You
gonna-
can make it.
towards the exit.
You get that far.
Okay. Yep, I'm just gonna keep.
Anything else you want to do?
I'm gonna yell to everybody, just keep running towards the exit.
Okay. It is now O'Flanagan's turn. As the werewolf is shouting to the sky, O'Flanagan attempts to do a dodge action as he goes to run away from the wolf. As the wolf is screaming towards the ceiling, he jumps and barrel rolls across the dirt and goes sprinting towards you guys as fast as he can.
Oh my god.
He gets that far. He gets right here as the wolf is like barreling his claws and just roaring towards you guys. As you're both making way for the exit, O'Flanagan is just yelling, "Run!" It is now Orbweeb's turn.
Running.
Okay, keep running.
I'm scared of that motherfucker. 30 feet.
All right. Anything else you want to do?
I'm gonna cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay, as you're running through this cavern, it almost feels like it's getting darker to you as your surroundings just feel at a low point, as you are more terrified currently than you have been on this entire journey you've been on. You raise your hands to your chest as you're running, almost cradling yourself, and you cast Cure Wounds, you said?
Healing word,
Healing
so
word.
1d4 plus 1.
Okay, what do you say to cast the spell? It doesn't have to be complex. It could just be anything.
Oh, I'm just... Girl, heal. Like...
Heal. Alright, you just heal! And you just hold your chest and you cast Healing Word. It is now Corwin's turn.
I got a 4 for that, by the way.
Alright, you heal 4.
I'm going to... I'm going to try to, as they're running, to shoot again the Eldritch Blast, and then I'll use Expeditious Retreat, move 30 feet, and then I'll use my movement afterwards to do another 30 feet.
Slow down. Alright, what's the first step? What are you doing first?
Shooting the
Hold
Eldritch Blast first.
Alright, shoot the Eldritch Blast. Give me the roll.
That is a 22.
22, you hit. Give me damage.
Alright.
So that's 4 plus... So that's 7, that's 10 damage altogether.
With the hex?
Yeah.
Alright. Corwin, you bear your hands out again. The purple lightning arcs off your fingertips and goes slamming back into the wolf. As you can see, he's beginning to go into a sprint, trying to chase after you guys for the exit. The Eldritch Blast slams into him, and he just roars as you watch as the smoke from the Eldritch Blast, he kind of just comes through it as he's still running towards you, but you can definitely tell it did hit him and affect him. And what's the next thing you're doing?
Expeditious Retreat. So I can go... It's a bonus action that I can retreat up to 30 feet. So it's like a dash, so...
Yep.
And then I'm going to move another 30 feet with my movement towards the exit. Basically getting the fuck out of there.
Expeditious retreat.
You are hauling ass right now.
Retreating expeditiously.
It is now Des Moines' turn.
I am going to continue to retreat
Alright.
as far as I can. Another 30.
You're coming towards the cave exit. You can see the light from the force, the moonlight from the force, shining into the cave as you get somewhat hopeful that there is a chance that you're going to get out of here. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
That is all I would like to do.
Okay.
Just run.
It is now.
Can take plenty good spells.
It is now It's now Flanagan's turn. He is definitely hauling ass. Let me make sure there's something.
Yes, definitely.
Alright, he's gonna use dash to catch up to you guys. And his movement speed. Alright, it's about right there.
Beautiful.
We're getting out of here.
Okay, Orbig's like looking back and forth like, what the fuck? It is now their werewolf's turn as the werewolf goes into a full sprint, trying to stop you guys from getting out of there.
Ah. No.
That's
No. Ah. Oh,
Ah, thank you.
I'm so scared.
I'm so fucking scared right now.
No.
How about new?
Orgweave, as you're running and you're holding your chest and you're casting heals upon yourself, you turn back as you're still running and you see the werewolf is on all fours in full sprint,
Oh, fuck
trying
no.
to get to you as quick as he can. You can see his saliva spewing from his mouth as he looks insanely hungry.
Oh my
It is
God.
now your turn, Orgweave.
Ah, I'm running.
Okay.
Get out of there.
Fucking 30 feet. Fast as I fucking can.
About right there.
Alright.
It is anything else you want to do? Anything else you can do?
Let me take a little gander.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay. It is now Corwin's turn.
Rinse and repeat, my guy. Shoot.
Okay.
Expeditious retreat. Run.
All right. Give me the Eldritch Blast.
Fuck yeah. 24.
All right. Give me the damage.
That's 10 plus 12 damage.
Okay.
All right.
Corwin, as you're raising your hand forward and the purple lightning is beginning to form at your fingertips, you watch Orbweeb just come drifting around this rock and running towards the cavern exit. Is there anything you want to say to Orbweeb as Orbweeb passes you?
Run as fast as you can. I'll hold them off as long as I can.
Working on it.
You bring your hand forward, the purple lightning arcs off your fingertips, charges across the way. The wolf is still running in a full sprint and slams into his chest again. The same smoke imbues from the Eldritch Blast, and he comes barreling through it, trying his best to catch up to you guys.
Alright, well, gonna see that in expeditious retreat, so 30 feet towards the exit, and then try and get to the very entrance.
Okay. Then your movement.
Then movement.
I got a
Alright.
quick question.
Yeah.
How do you zoom out in the thing?
Control minus.
scroll.
Thank you.
Or that.
I
I
guess
was
control
gonna
minus.
say
I didn't know you can use
controls.
control. Oh, what?
Control scroll
Control
wheel.
scroll
Yeah.
is way
Nope.
easier. Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Okay, thank you. That I just
That's
needed to know
great.
that real fast. I was
Corwin,
like,
you
who
get out of
zoomed
the
it?
cave. You can hit that teleporter and leave. Are you able to do it? Should be T.
Trying. Yeah, there we
Okay,
go.
There you go. Hang out there for a second. Corwin goes running full ass out of the cave. It is now full ass. Des Moines, it is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna yell to Flanagan and tell him that I need his torch for that bomb.
Okay. As O'Flanagan catches up to you, he catches up to you and he says,
Here, you take it. And he hands
over this torch to you and you take it into your hands. It's still very abundantly aflame.
Beautiful. And then I'm going to use my movement.
Okay. To get to the exit.
Yes. I'm gonna
Alright,
take
you
the
are
torch
at
from him
cavern
and run.
entrance.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
And that is all I'm going to.
You're
I'm gonna-
wait, or
I don't know if I want to run out of the cave and throw the bomb in. I'm gonna run out.
okay.
With
You run
the torch.
outside,
Like,
just
just
outside the
trust me.
cave, and you reunite with Corwin. You have your bomb in hand.
Yes.
Okay. You use
Wait.
your action to get your bomb in hand. Environmental action allowed you to grab the torch. You are now out of actions. It is now Corwin's turn.
Are you sure?
I mean, sorry,
Oh,
O'Flanagan.
when?
O'Flanagan's
Okay.
turn. O'Flanagan also
Look at
leaves.
this shit.
He hangs
I'm
out the
fucked.
exit. He's
I'm so
watching
fucked.
Orbweeb, but he
Get
does
the
leave.
fuck out.
You see that 40 feet? I'm fucked.
Well, you have your movement, and you can use your action as a movement also.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true, huh?
Yeah, just
I
get the
forgot
fuck
about
out.
Okay. Orbweeb also leaves for the exit. Orbweeb, you can press the T on your keyboard
Yep.
and take that portal.
The fuck out. Wow, nice and safe.
Okay.
Kinda.
All right. So let's see here.
Now, where's the werewolf at? Where's he?
He's in the cave
Um,
still.
Yeah, he's still in the cave.
Oh, I know. It's like how close to the.
Okay. So as everybody's exiting, O'Flanagan looks over to Des Moines as Des Moines is holding the bomb in hand, and he goes,
throw it in. Do it something. He's almost here.
you can just look into the
All
cave
right.
and you're seeing the werewolves in full sprint and just all fours just going as fast as they can to get towards the exit, roaring
All
and
right.
just rabid.
I'm gonna light it and throw it as close as I can to him with the torch. Light it,
Okay.
torch. And
You
throw it.
bring a torch to the bomb wick. You watch the wick light up. You see the sparks flying. You throw the bomb into the cave. Give me a strength check or athletics.
Let me see what looks better. I got a 6.
So you grab the bomb, and you go to throw it in the cave, and it kind of just slips out of your fingertips, and it goes just slamming onto the floor of the front of the cave. And as it does, you see O'Flanagan looks at the bomb.
Can I kick it?
Yeah,
Kick that
Just a
shit.
second.
Punch
Like
it
a fucking
out.
soccer ball.
So as you drop the bomb onto the very entrance of the cave, you watch as O'Flanagan standing next to you takes his right foot and he just kicks it farther into the cave. You watch
Good.
as their werewolf's getting closer. The bomb rolls towards the werewolf and it just goes boom, and all the front entrance of the cave just begins to collapse as you hear the werewolf just let out a giant roar.
So
As you
for
guys
the
have all made it out of the cave, and the cave is now sealed
Woohoo.
shut.
Alrighty.
Let me get Bill Flanagan out of here.
Turns out there's a back door we didn't know about.
You guys have all made it out of the cave. Okay. As you all kind of regroup in the cave, you see Flanagan kind of just like falls down to his hands and knees, and he's just breathing really heavy. And he's like,
I didn't know werewolves were real. I thought that was a myth. I thought that was a myth.
Oh, I thought they were only in books.
I'm gonna puke. Hold on.
I thought birds couldn't puke.
We can't.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like regurgitate. I don't
He's like, I don't know proper
He's like, I'm not
terminology.
feeling so good.
feel
Can I
good.
put my
beard's
hand
good.
on O'Flanagan's back while he's regurgitating?
yeah,
And
you rest your hand on his back.
cast healing word on him.
Yeah, you
Also,
rest your
did I
hand.
see Demonia crush that necklace?
Give me a perception check.
I think everyone was around me when I did that.
There was a lot happening though.
But yeah, there was a lot happening. Real fast, I healed him for 2. But
You held him how much?
2.
2? Okay.
You wanted me to roll investigation?
Perception.
Or what was it? Perception? Y'all know what I mean. 13.
Just a moment. The cave
Put
is
some rocks down
sealed.
for. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the cave has collapsed in. There is no way to get back inside.
Perfect. We don't want to do that.
Okay, so you got a 13. Or Weave, you did notice that Demonia stomped on the necklace and destroyed it.
Okay. I'm just gonna look over at her and be like, "Hey, dude, why did you destroy that guy's like really special necklace?"
The dude who attacked us?
No, that was the guy that gave us the silver. The guy in the tavern.
Hey,
Ah, well,
Mel,
I'm-
Patron.
Well, I'm bad with faces. We'll just lie. Fine.
Are we not gonna get paid now?
I
Oh,
don't
we'll get
think
paid.
so.
Don't worry about it. We'll get paid. I'm just fully confident it'll work out either way.
Okay.
Guys, just follow my lead and we'll get paid. Let me talk to him first.
Oh.
Following your lead.
Okay,
Hold on real
everybody's-
quick, actually.
everyone go ahead and control your characters. Stay within this circle. And you all make way through the short forest back over to Jats, the Great
Wait,
Oak
can you-
Tavern Keep.
Before we walk up to him. Hold on. Hold on. I have a costume kit. In that costume kit, would it be too far out to say that there was like a piece of string or a piece of leather or something similar to what would have been wrapped around that necklace?
The necklace was a gold chain.
That's unfortunate.
You can
Okay.
try to make a copy. There will be a DC if you try to deceive him.
No, I'm not going to do that. That's too much.
That's a lot of work.
As
Too
you guys
much
are
work.
A
walking
lot of
through
stuff
the
that could
forest,
possibly not work out.
Yeah.
as you guys are walking through the forest, Flanagan kind of makes way to walk next to Demonia and kind of just lightly speaks and he goes,
What's your plan here?
I'm going to tell him that I lost it during battle and I dealt with this problem. That's
Do
what
we
we're
have
gonna
any
do.
proof that we dealt with this problem?
Oh shit.
I'm gonna walk him back to the
You
cave
forgot to bring him
entrance
proof.
that is completely disintegrated. And we're gonna go from there.
So
Ah.
cross the bridges as we come up to them. All right.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm following you guys. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
So I'm
Yeah.
gonna run up to him completely just out of breath, just fucking exhausted looking, and be like, we found him. We found him, and we took him down. He was back in that cave. There was wolves. There was a werewolf.
A werewolf?
A werewolf.
He was a werewolf? What do you?
I know I sound insane. I sound absolutely nuts. But there was a pack of wolves, and we thought we dealt with it. We thought we'd found it, and we killed them all. And this guy runs up behind us, and I've never seen a werewolf in my life, and he just transforms into this beast. We collapsed the cave. I can show you the cave that is collapsed. And he's gone, and he took the necklace with him.
Oh my god.
He ripped it right off of me. In the fight, I was trying to take him down, and he must have caught it with his claw, and I just didn't. We had to get out of there. I'm so sorry.
Please show me the cave. I need to see.
Okay, all right.
As you guys walk through the forest, you can tell that Jats is somewhat iffy on the whole situation.
Okay.
He approaches the cave with you guys, and he sees all the rubble that has collapsed over the entrance, and he kind of looks over and he goes, is this it?
I wish I could prove it to you any other way. I wish I could.
Okay.
But this is where your problem lied. And the problem is gone.
The problem is also one of your tavern patrons.
What? How do you mean?
You know Alphonse?
I think he's a regular.
He is the werewolf, and he is now trapped in that cave. So you'll probably never see him again. Or at least I hope not.
Alphonse was the one behind the whole thing.
He was the werewolf. He waltzed
I don't
right
know
in.
if it was him or the
Flattery.
wolf pack working together, but he was the one who came to attack us. I
Yeah.
can only assume it was him.
Or at the very least, it could have been his pack too, but
Oh my god. Okay.
I'm
Do you
just
have-
gonna like sit on the ground
Okay.
and just keep stressed.
Do you
You
have
already
the?
look like you're sitting on the ground.
Do you have my
I know, I'm
necklace?
so small.
The necklace was torn from me in the battle. I'm so sorry.
Ah, that was passed down generations.
I know, and I'm so sorry. He came up from me from behind and he grabbed me, and it must have ripped off somewhere in the cavern. I'm sure it's still in there, but it's sealed.
Give me a deception check.
I sound convincing. Fuck you.
You still have to roll. If you make a good roleplay speech, the DC goes lower.
Unnatural 20.
He looks at you and goes, I appreciate the valiant effort you all put in helping
hope-
it seal off the problem, quite literally, from my tavern.
We've done the best that we could, and I hope that does what it needs to for you.
Well, deal is a deal. I'll hold up my end of the bargain. Maybe one day you can find a way to repay me for the lost heirloom. But I
do
will
my
hold
best.
up. I'll hold up my end of the bargain, and I will take you all to Pelios. And for your troubles, I'll even give you an additional 50 gold pieces on top of what I already had said. I will give you 250 gold pieces.
Thank you. It's duly appreciated.
You can see O'Flanagan kind of walking up after you guys are after he announces the amount of money he's going to give out. He looks over to Des Moines and he kind of just goes, okay, all right.
Solve the problem.
Okay. Jats heads back to his tavern. He says, I'm going to prepare the wagon and the horses, and we should be on our way in about 20 minutes. Is that a good time for everyone?
That's perfect.
Okay. He goes back to the tavern, disappears beyond the trees, leaving you guys in your solitude just amongst each other. Flanagan turns to you both. Not controlling you anymore. Flanagan turns to all of you, and he just kind of chimes in. He goes,
We did it.
Oh, yeah. At that point, Corwin's going to collapse and just look at his hands because I'm assuming they're aching pretty bad right now.
"Give me a composure check."
Okay. Fuck. 8.
Okay, as Flanagan chimes in, he goes,
So we did it. We're okay.
and just as he says that, Corwin goes, "Yeah, we're good," and then he collapses down to the ground. And you see Corwin's just looking at his hands, and Corwin's hands have actually turned into a shade of purple, as they look like they have been getting beaten on by a wooden club for a solid day straight. Corwin, you are suffering at stage 2 exhaustion.
I'm gonna say maybe we should take a rest before we enter into any newfound battles. It
We can
seems like
always
a
we can
lot
always
of us
rest
could
in
do
his
that.
wagon, right?
I guess we could, as long as he could protect us.
Oh, we can take shifts, I guess. Well, I'm gonna be no good for a bit. That took a bit out of me.
Noted. I'll try to keep up my end of the weight to help
Well, you
supply
should
and
be
load more
resting
pressure.
too.
I mean, the magic seems to have held in most of my wounds and not bleeding out anymore. Perhaps Corwin could use some healing.
I don't know if
Yes. Will healing help what you've got going on? You seem to be a special case.
I don't know. Overall, I feel fine. Just my hands are aching.
I'm
Corwin,
gonna
you're getting
walk
a
up
really
to.
intense pain happening across your mind. Natanya, what were we saying?
I'm gonna walk up to Corwin and grab his hands, and then just cast Healing Word, but like specifically on them, and
Okay.
see
What
just
would I
if it
roll?
changes anything.
Corwin, as Reeb takes your hands in hers and begins casting Healing Word. Weeb, what do you say to cast it? Could be anything, just like last time.
Sorry. I'm just gonna say, please heal.
Alright, you say please heal, and you watch as this green energy kind of forms around Weeb's hands and manifests around Corwin's. Corwin, you have a really intense pain begin crossing your mind, and you hear a voice chime in, and it goes,
How dare you not kill that werewolf?
Oh, I killed a lot of other things in there. I didn't necessarily have the tools to take care of something like that.
You think I give you this power to run away from a threat? You kill it, or you die trying.
And what good would I be if I died doing that?
You are no good to me. Either way, if you simply die, I will pass your power to another. You are simply an embodiment of my power. Meaningless, worthless. If you think for a moment that I need you, you are sorry and mistaken.
It ain't none of my business, but the voice in your head is rude as fuck.
He just like me for real.
For real.
You guys all notice that Corwin seems to be somewhat in his own head, as he is kind of wincing and visually showing that he is kind of almost having a migraine.
Just gonna suggest we all go back to his tavern and just wait to leave. Like, we're all pretty battered up, it seems, from that battle, and I think we should just gather ourselves
Okay.
and wait to rest.
You guys are all gonna head back to the cavern then? Tavern?
I'm just gonna assume that he is hurt from his hands, because he's not saying anything out loud.
Okay.
Hello.
Don't mind the NPC.
He's fine, innocent. He's back. Can we take a short break before we...
I was just about to say, yeah, let's go ahead and take a 15-minute break.
My deception is a +4. Good shit.
You guys are all in the tavern. As you walk inside, You do all quickly take a glance at the bar, and you do not see Alphonse at the bar anymore. You kind of knew that was going to be the case, but like it's almost like you didn't want to believe it, so you wanted to take an extra glance to make sure you saw what you saw. As you all approach back in the tavern, you do see Aiden washing some glasses, just looking down at them as the water is running from a nearby faucet. He's just going through all the dishes in the barkeep and cleaning them off. What would you guys like to do?
Has he given us our money yet?
Jats? No.
Jats, no. Okay. Then I'm gonna ask Corwin, should we let that guy know about his crazy friend that was hanging around here that's a werewolf?
Nah.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
As Aiden watches you guys all come back inside, he looks over and he goes, "Ah, you guys are back. How did it go?
We solved the problem. Hopefully.
What was the problem?"
Oh,
Wolves.
yeah.
Wolves. Wow.
Big pack of wolves. It was just nuts. We dealt with it though.
Oh, good.
Rather big wolves, but no, the problem's taken care of.
Okay. Well, just considering Jets isn't back yet, let me get you all an ale. How's that sound?
Sounds great.
Do you have
Okay.
linen wraps?
Do not. No.
That's unfortunate.
Will an ale suffice?
He'll like bring up his hands, like, I don't think he'll take care of this, but sure.
Oh. How did that happen? I thought you were fighting wolves, not punching trees.
Well, there's big rocks and stuff in there, and sometimes you miss and you hit things.
Wow. Okay. You see, he turns around, he starts pouring some ale for all of you. And you all kind of just sit around the bar stools and you start sipping on your ale. And he just makes sure to distance himself so you guys have some private time to chat. And he just goes nearby these barrel kegs and just kind of starts cleaning stuff off and dusting. Well, Flanagan looks over to all of you and he goes,
So we're making pace for Pelios now?
Well, I believe so.
We gotta get rid of this dragon egg that we've been trying to get rid of for
Right.
so long,
Right.
which has got us into so much fun. Can't wait.
Well, at least we're gonna have some money now, right?
That's true.
Supposedly.
How are we dividing it up?
How much are we getting?
Jet said 250.
Let's say there's 4 of us. Split it 4 ways.
That's about 62 gold piece apiece.
That's a lot more than I've had recently.
It's a lot more
Wha-
than I've ever had.
While they're chatting, Corwin's gonna go into his satchel and pull out the pieces of his whip that unraveled. And he's going to take those leather pieces and wrap it across his hand to try and kind of like a compression to try and stop any of the swelling that's going
okay,
on.
give me a medicine check.
But Preston knows how to do it.
It doesn't matter.
17.
Okay. Yeah, you take the scraps of what was your whip and you wrap it around your hand. Just one or both?
I'm going with both.
Okay, you wrap it. You struggle for a moment trying to do both hands, but you get around it and you wrap up both your hands. You look over at your palms and they're tightly secured. Your hands are constrained like this. You can still feel pulsing pain, and you can definitely feel them swelling.
You really messed up your hands back there, huh?
Oh, remember that thing in my head? Apparently I was supposed to kill the werewolf, and now...
Killing
Wow.
it wasn't an option. Are you kidding me? We
Well,
would have died.
apparently it was an option from whomever.
According
said
to
that-
who? I want to speak to that guy.
Be my guest.
Where is he? Tell him to come out. I'll kick his ass. Where is he?
I don't think it works like that.
Well, he could have given you a heads up before you encountered the fucking guy. I mean, hey, you've got to kill this, or your hands are gonna be fucked up. I mean, a little heads up would have
Did
been
it
nice.
know?
That- I don't know. It happened afterwards. We actually left. He said, "How dare you leave that werewolf alive? I gave you these powers to be able to fight things." Although I don't know if my powers are actually affecting that werewolf or not. Because the fire itself seemed to just singe the hair, not so much hurt the flesh. So I don't even know if what I was throwing out was hurting him or not.
What were you
Didn't
throwing
seem
out?
like
I
it.
still don't really fully understand like what you're. It looks like lightning. Is that what? Is it lightning?
Kinda. I don't really know all of what I'm able to do. Um, so basically, I can focus my hands towards something, and then it like pushes things out through my body, and it comes out all crackly and stuff. It feels like have you been hit by lightning or anything like that? A light something a bit shocking in a sense. It just kind of a jolt.
You, we all got the lightning storm a while back that almost killed all of us back in that field. Yeah, I've been struck by lightning.
Right. So it's like that, just less intense. I can feel that going across my body, and I am able to push that towards a certain target. So it's kind of like lightning, but from my body. Not saying that I'm part of
So it's
lightning.
like there's a. It's almost like a longbow, but the arrow is inside your body.
Right, and my hand would be the bow. The lightning's the arrow.
That is. Magic is so weird. Oh my god.
And I'm able to move rather quickly, in a pinch. So that's how I was when the werewolf was coming towards us, and I would come back and I'd shoot the lightning off, and then I'd run back, I'd run some more, and I'd do it again. So I'm able to move quickly. I can shoot lightning. Apparently, I can control fire, water. There's some other things, but yeah.
The only thing I'm controlling around here is an old-fashioned blade.
You watch as he takes a dagger and he stabs it into the tavern table. Looks at it almost grudgingly as he doesn't have any magic and he's kind of upset about it.
Well, to be fair,
Kind of upset about it.
the price that had to be paid, like obviously I'm not the easiest to look at. I wasn't great looking to begin with.
I wasn't
Now
gonna
it's
say
worse. I go, as I've told, I was ran out of me home because I got bestowed with these abilities. It's frowned upon, kind of what we have. Like overall magic users, as far as I know, here in where we're at, there are not a whole lot of us.
I mean, before I met you guys, magic was few and far in between. I mean, I knew Roderick Mays had magic, because I had a couple of run-ins with him in the past that didn't go awesome. And I've seen a couple of like entertainers like fire off like little like blasts of like light stuff. But besides that,
Right.
I've never seen like what you can do or what the rest of you can do. I've never seen a wound close up by just raising your hand over it and some green light coming out. Never
No,
seen that
that-
before.
That's helpful though. I appreciate that a lot. As
I
someone
should
who
be
gets
dead like 3 times over.
right, as
You're
someone
welcome.
who gets their ass kicked a lot,
Thank you.
I appreciate you both for helping out with that. That's a big help.
Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for Orweeb and Des Moines, we'd probably be
Oh, we'd all
30
be dead.
feet under. We wouldn't even be 6 feet under. We'd be like 30 feet under. We'd be like at the core of the earth. Like we'd be in the magma. Like, you know what I mean?
What are you talking? No, the core of the earth. Have you seen maps? It's flat.
It's not flat, friend.
No, it's flat.
You haven't been to the libraries, have you?
No, I have. I've read books. I've looked at maps, cartography. It's one of the things I'm. Do you remember when we were in the overall Waterfall Citadel? None of you fuckers could read a map. I had to read the map. Maps are flat. The world's flat. There's no way else about that.
Where did you get your books from?
Oh, the library in Eagle's Crest.
Eagle's Crest needs to update its library.
They need to update their library.
Are you No. Are you telling me that there's a core? And it's just magma underneath everything. How are we not burning up?
According to the Waterfall Citadel scholars, It's not flat.
All right,
How do they
flat
know?
or not, I'm so glad that we could help
I
you
mean,
guys.
scholars are how we update our information, but
Well, your scholars are wrong. Why else would they make a
Corwin,
map
where do you
flat?
think your books came from in Eagle Crest? From
Those
scholars.
those ones are correct. Maps are flat. Why would they make a map flat if the world is not flat?
Can I? Hold on.
If you look over on the horizon, do you see any? It's flat. There, there's no anything else. It
Have
just
you
goes off.
gotten Corwin? Let me remind you something real quick. I used to be able to fly. Okay?
Right,
If you fly
right.
upwards high enough, you can start to see a curvature. I know
That's
you might have
because you-
been like
That's
on
because
the
of your eyeballs. That you have different eyes than the rest of us, so therefore they react.
What do you
You're
guys
up,
think? Okay, what do
or-
you Orbweave Des Moines? What do you guys think? Is it flat
Or
or is
we-
it curved?
Orb we was up in the air at one point. Was it flat when you were up there? You have somewhat similar eyes to myself. It
Come on,
was
Orbweave.
flat.
Don't forget I saved your life.
Don't listen to him just
Yeah,
because he saves your
shh.
life. You
What
don't
do
need
you
to be
think?
wrong.
Orbweave, what do you think? Saved your life.
I think you're muted.
He has no opinions on it.
No comment from Orweave, apparently. I've never read a book in my life. I can't tell you if the world is flat or not.
It's because it is. I'll tell you right now, it's flat.
Your Eagles Crest scholars need to update their library. That's what they need to do.
Well, you winged people don't know what you're talking about. Sorry, that was
Oh,
mean. Oh, I'm sorry.
winged people.
That's
I-
crossing
I-
the
little
line there,
far,
Corwin.
Corwin.
Whoa.
I'm
That is
That was a little
crossing
sorry.
the
far,
line.
I'm sorry.
Winged people.
I got a little bit heated.
Got a
I
little
apologize.
crazy there.
I
Well,
apologize.
someone needs to fly you up and show you the world.
Well, somebody's
tell
wings
you.
were a bit broken. Otherwise, yeah, I'd take him up on that.
You watch as, on that note, you watch as O'Flanagan looks back to his dagger in the table as you mention his wings, and he kind of just, he coughs for a moment, and he stands up, and he just goes,
I'm gonna get a room and rest for the night.
he
Are we
just-
not?
He
I
walks
thought we were
away.
heading out.
He disappears.
Maybe we
from
should
view.
take a little rest here before we take on any fun, new, exciting adventures. I don't see that as such a bad thing. And I will say, it's been a pleasure to use my powers for good. And then I'm just gonna wander off and find a place to sleep myself. I'm just gonna take O'Flanagan's lead on that, because we can't leave it behind.
Thanks for the follow, Beetroot Stew. Appreciate
Ooh,
you.
thanks.
So you're all getting rooms?
I'm gonna go find Jats and let him know what's up.
You guys go back. I mean, or you head back outside and you come around this the stables that have the dead livestock. You do notice. Let me go ahead and control there. You watch as Jats is kind of leaned over on the railings of the fence, and he's looking over at the pen. Almost in remiss and worry of the future of his tavern. As he notices you walk up, he turns to you and he goes, "Oh, sorry, what's going on?"
Hey, it's okay, man. I just wanted to let you know, if you're cool with it, we're gonna take a rest and
Okay.
sleep a little. That's all right with you?
Yeah, you guys can have rooms on me. That's fine.
Okay. We're pretty beat up, so we need to take a
Definitely
rest before we go anywhere.
I could definitely tell. Yeah, take a room. It's fine.
Thank you.
Anytime. If you need me, I'll be out here. Okay. You all are taking rooms, yeah?
Yes.
You do notice that O'Flanagan is already in a room. Let me release your movement.
Can I drop this?
Press X.
Thank you.
Is how short you are. You're just like holding the ale to your face, walking around. That's funny.
Literally.
You guys notice that Flanagan does take a room near a bed. Corwin, you walk into a nearby room and you see an older gentleman kind of going through his closet. He looks over and he goes, "Hey, what are you doing in here?"
I was looking for a bed and a room.
"Try the room next door. I'm sleeping in here."
Well, there's two beds here, is there not?
My partner's sleeping in the other bed, good sir. You get in the room next door.
Oh, I apologize. Sorry.
Nothing taken. Corwin, you
Moinia,
walk
if
into
your
the...
big old fat ass does not get in this bed with a child, I swear to God.
The room next to us is taken. There's somebody in there. I was gonna walk in and say something, but they were fine. I'll just take your face.
You can go smash him in the face with the vase.
Okay,
Fucking
Demonia and Orweeb, as you walk into the room, you see Orweeb's kind of climbing onto the bed. Is there anything you guys want to say to each other?
I'm just gonna look at her and be like, look, the room next to us had somebody in it, and I already heard Corwin have a little bit of a confrontation. Do you want to just room up for the night? I'll sleep on the floor.
Nah, you're good, dude.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys are taking the same room together?
Yeah, we're just
Yeah.
gonna sleep.
Alright.
Can I
Somebody
actually wander over to O'Flanagan's room?
I want to go to the other bed. Yeah.
Sleeping.
Okay, as Orweeb's making her way to the room, O'Flanagan's kind of looking over at Corwin, and he kind of just chimes and he goes,
You gonna sleep over there?
Oh, I figured I'd be by the door, but I want my feet towards the door, not necessarily my head.
I see.
What's up, ladies?
Oh, Orweeb, how's it going?
I'm doing good. Hey, O'Flanagan, can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah, sure.
O'Flanagan kind of heads out. Oh, Jats is in here.
Get out of here!
O'Flanagan, if I can control him. Okay, O'Flanagan goes outside with Orweeb, out of ear's distance from Corwin and Demonia, and
Hey, Orweeb, what's going on?
Hey, man, I just wanted to let you know, I don't think Corwin meant what he said, and we all appreciate having you here, and you're a wonderful teammate, and we all care about you a lot, and I'm glad you're okay.
I appreciate that. Sometimes it's hard
Eh.
to read him. Sometimes it's hard
It's
for me to
hard.
read anyone because it's just race differences, I guess. But I appreciate the
I
sentiment.
get it. I get it. We appreciate having you here, and I'm glad you're on our team. I'm gonna hug him.
okay. Yeah, you guys hug, and then as you pull away from each other, O'Flanagan looks down. He looks at your arm, and he goes,
Are you okay?
Orweeb,
Yeah,
you look
that
down at your
w-
arm,
werewolf
and you
got
see
pretty-
you see the bite marks where the werewolf bit at you. It's healed but scarred.
I guess battle wounds, huh?
It
I-
kind of
I'm
seems
okay.
like they healed pretty fast.
Well, I do be healing.
Yeah,
Kind of my
you
whole
are.
thing.
Yeah, you are a healer. Okay. Well, I appreciate the sentiment, and it's nice to have the reassurance that, everything is
You're-
appreciated.
Oh yeah, you're wanted here. Don't ever second guess that. I hope you sleep well tonight.
You too. Take care.
You guys can separate. O'Flanagan comes back into the room with Corwin. Gives Corwin a gentle nod and kind
What
of...
the fuck? What the fuck?
What's up?
Go down to Des Moines.
I'm sleeping. I was trying to...
She was also holding the vase.
Oh my god. Okay. You all kind of climb in your beds and you get ready to
Mocked
take a
me.
sleep after a very hard and long day. And eventually you wake to the cause of roosters in the morning, in the AMs, at the sunrise. And it is now morning. Jats reunites with all of you. You all meet Jats outside. where he greets all of you. His wagon's prepared. He has the reins in his hand. He's kind of petting down the horses. He looks over to you all and he goes, "Oh, you guys get a nice, good night's rest."
It was pleasant.
Oh yeah, I'm
have a nice
feeling
inn.
much better.
It was excellent. Thank you.
Okay, well, we can go ahead and get moving whenever you guys are ready. I do have your gold here. He takes this like brown bag and kind of plops it down in the seat next to him. He goes, 250 gold pieces.
Thank you.
So for Pelios,
For Pelios.
okay, okay. Everybody load on up. Once we get everybody in here, we will head on for Pelios. You see O'Flanagan kind of just like climbs over and hops in one of the wagon seats, and he kind of sits and just looks out to the skies calmly and kind of remains to himself. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm gonna pull my share of the gold out of that, which would be 62 pieces.
You grab your
And then
62
climb
pieces
in.
out of Jazz's bag and you take it in your inventory. Everybody, you
Perfect.
all
Then I
get
climb on in.
62 gold pieces added to your inventory.
Oop.
Go away, dice rolls.
And did that count as a long rest?
Yeah, you all long rested.
Awesome. Just double check.
Okay. Let me get him long rested. Okay. Alright, just a second. Alright. As as you guys are traveling along, you can hear let me see if I can get some ambiance going real quick. Hold on. Wagon?
There's little tweets going on.
Oh yeah, I guess there's some music going on. I can't actually see the final part though. That's weird. You guys are riding along the wagon. You can hear the birds chirping and the sunrise shining down on you, and you're all feeling a lot more hopeful as you're finally making a process to Pelios. You're finally almost to Pelios. It's been a long journey, a lot of pain and suffering to even get this far. Or I believe you're kind of clutching onto your bag. And you're just kind of thinking to yourself of like how much pain you've been through just getting this far, and you kind of think back to the day you met Prometheus, and you just keep like going over it, what he told you, and how important the egg was to him and to what he wanted you to get it for to Zekrom. And that thought just kind of continues replaying in your mind. And as it does, you start having images flash through your head of different things that have happened to you since. With Steve sitting next to you, kind of purring up against your lap. He seems to be happily at rest. You have a feeling that when you guys went into the cave, that Steve kind of hung around the tavern to stay away from what he felt like could have been danger, as Steve seems to have an innate sense for it.
He's a smart boy.
You get flashes of the wolves being cleaved in half, the blood spewing all over you, which in fact is still on your clothes, dried up. You have those images keep flashing through your mind, and it's somewhat earth-shattering for you. You flash back to the spider encounter you had where you almost died and you ran to the forest to get away. You remember images of Flanagan getting webbed to the rock and being crippled in pain and losing the ability to use his wings. You recall being flung through the air and choked out by a mysterious demon beast that almost killed you where you were in the sky before you were able to get Maliki to help you and O'Flanagan. That keeps
I'm gonna make Orbweeb cry.
That keeps running through your mind on repeat at this point, as you have obtained some trauma from the journeys you have been on so far. Demoinium, as the wagon ride is going on, you just kind of keep remembering the days at the carnival when you would play your instruments and how scared you were, and you still after everything that's happened, would prefer this 10 times over compared to going back to that carnival. And you kind of feel like you've actually found a real family out of these guys. After everything you've been through, they don't seem like they want to hurt you. And that feeling in itself is entirely new to you. Corwin, you, as you're traveling with everyone and you look to O'Flanagan and to Des Moines and Orbweeb, you kind of recall your days at Eagle Crest with your mom, your pa, and you begin to miss them a lot as you kind of get the feeling that you're always being watched now by the voices in your head. And even now, Norman doesn't seem that reliable to you at this point, as he just seems to he keeps coming and going, and you're slowly losing faith in him, especially after what happened at the spider fight. But as you lose faith in Norman, you gain more faith in your friends and your allies. And it kind of gives you a sense of relief after you come across the thought that they actually really truly have you back, and they haven't really let you down thus far. You guys can hear the wagon wheels turning on the road, birds chirping in the skies. And you get Jats kind of chimes in and he speaks out to all of you as the wagon is going, and he goes, "Have you guys ever been to Pelios?"
I've passed through it. Passed through a lot of towns in this area.
I've only been to Pelios a few times in my day, but I haven't been back to Pelios in probably about 10 years.
It's so close to you.
It's decent. It's still about a day's wagon ride, but I kind of don't have the greatest feelings for Pelios after they established their water trade throughout the realm. It kind of slowed down a lot of small business in the realm.
It's fair.
It's small taverns like me struggle to keep afloat, you know.
Yeah.
O'Flanagan kind of chimes in and he just goes,
I've only ever known the Waterfell Citadel for like the last 10 years. I haven't really been anywhere else. This is the farthest I've been from what feels like home in a long, long time.
I don't really have a home. This isn't too new to me. It's nice to see new places. I haven't been to Pelios in a long time. I'm gonna pull up my lute while we're going and just strum and play. That was perfect timing to what I did.
I was gonna say, did you
I
just
was
start
like-
playing that? That was solid.
That was perfect.
I'm a professional. What can I say?
I know what I'm doing.
So
While we're writing, can I just use gosh darn it. Sorry.
you're good.
Can I just use Druidcraft and kind of just make things like pretty while we're
Yeah. As you're
making our way
traveling,
through?
you kind of keep waving your hands, and everybody in the wagon can kind of see the trees almost flex and grow taller somewhat as you wave your hands towards them. You watch as some dead branches come back to life, flowers bloom in the grass, and various insects and bugs and animals kind of make themselves more aware and appear closer to the wagon as you guys travel. O'Flanagan looks over to you and he goes,
How long have you been able to do that?
This was one of the first things I learned how to do from Maliki.
Maliki gave that
She
to you?
taught me. Yeah, she taught me how to make grass grow and make it softer for me to sleep on, and how to break rocks if I needed something to protect myself. Just kind of things like that because obviously I'm not really strong, so I needed another force to help keep myself alive.
I wish I had something like that, man. I could name 100 different situations where I could have used magic on my side.
It's been pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a struggle using it for things other than survival, or just for my own sake or for an animal's sake. I usually try to protect or save, not really destroy with it. So I feel like I've definitely been acquiring some new skills, and honestly, I'm not really sure how I feel about it.
of a yak wagon.
Yak wagon.
Gag wagon. It's just me and the girls
Do
after
you ever
a night
kind of
out.
feel like you wish you didn't have the magic?
I'll definitely say yesterday I wish I didn't. And that was the first time I've ever felt that way.
Why is that?
So, those wolves, man. I mean, obviously they were trying to kill us, and I get that. You know, we did what we had to do, but I mean, they were just animals trying to survive. You know, they gotta eat.
Yeah.
We gotta eat. They gotta
Some-
survive. However, they gotta survive, and it just kind of. I guess it's unfortunate that their leader brought them to a place that just really wasn't meant for them.
Yeah.
And
totally understand.
it didn't feel right killing them because I talked with them, and you know, they just told me they were hungry and that they saw us as food, and that's fair. I mean, we intrigued into their home, and I don't know, I guess it just felt wrong, but
I guess it's really
We're
important
dealing.
to remember, even Mother Nature, it's animal eat animal.
yeah.
It's part of the cycle. And you are a part of that cycle.
Yeah, and it's just kind of sometimes, you know, I always use the magic to help the animals around me, and I think that was like one of the first times that I, other than in a true survival sense, have had to use it to kill a creature. I've never really killed a creature over it. If I had to survive, I would, you know, do everything I could to get away and protect myself, but I would never kill them.
Yeah.
It was
Like
just
that.
survival. It was just, you know, I would fight until they were down and I would run. And that worked out fine. And I knew yesterday that just wasn't going to happen. And that's why I didn't stop you guys. But I'm sure you noticed that I really wasn't doing much to be a part of it. unless I
Well,
had
it's
to be.
I guess let's try to make their lives worth something with the gold we acquired.
Sounds nice.
You guys are slowly approach what you can see as Pelios, and you can see from the ocean that's on the opposite side of Pelios, it almost kind of flows in and wraps around it, making like almost like a water city. The difference between the Waterfall Citadel and Pelios being that the Waterfall Citadel had one giant fountain in the center and a city wrapping around it, while it seems like this is a city almost in the center with an ocean wrapping around the city. Different bridges lead to the main center. It's about the same size as the Waterfall Citadel, but a whole different kind of layout. As you guys approach, Jats chimes in, and he goes, "Well, I think this is about my stopping point." He brings his yak to a stop, and you guys look over to a harbor. And you can see he chimes in. He goes, "This is the Pelios harbor. There's a ship that should be departing here soon, and it will take you to the harbor of Pelios.
Perfect.
And that's the next step to getting to that city.
Thank you so much for your hospitality.
You guys did a great favor for me by taking care of the problem. It's unfortunate I lost my heirloom, but I think the trade-off was worth it. And I hope that you guys prosper greatly from your journey, and I wish all of you very long and fulfilling lives. And I hope one day we can cross paths again."
I'm gonna
Jeez.
shake his hand and say thank you, and I hope to see you again.
You see,
in
he
a
shakes your
much
hand.
better.
He shakes your hand,
better-
puts his other hand over yours, and like shakes you very, passionately, I
Shakes
guess.
my entire body.
He gives everyone else a handshake and smiles to all of you. And with one last glance, he takes the reins, whips his yak, and starts turning around. And as he's heading back towards his tavern, he gives you guys one final wave as he disappears into the trees.
Well, that was a nice guy.
Yeah, he was He was probably one of the most pleasant people I've met in a long time.
Yeah,
Very
we don't. I
hospitable.
feel like we haven't really run into nice strangers often.
No, it seems kind of rare in these parts. I hope we get to meet more like him and going forward. You got
You guys start following the trail through this path.
Sounds good.
Where
Head
we-
towards.
All we.
Or-
All we.
or
Let me go. I'm writing notes.
Cheers.
I'm trying to write notes.
I respect that.
You guys follow the dirt path as you come to the entrance to the harbor that has the ship that Jats quoted you all on.
Pick up a rock.
2 rocks.
Okay, as you come to the exit, you see 2 post signs. One points to the harbor, and the other one points to something called the Swamplands. And O'Flanagan chimes in. He goes,
I think we should just go to the harbor.
I don't think swamplands have anything solid for us anymore.
No, probably just more combat, and I'm just not ready.
No.
A little shopkeeping day is enough for me. That's. Says remember to stay hydrated during a long game session.
I know. I saw one earlier that was just like, "Get up, don't forget to stretch," and I was like, "Thank you."
okay. You guys all arrive to the Pelios Harbor, and you're greeted by a giant building that has archways that lead into bigger, into the more of like a smaller town, as you all feel welcomed into what feels like a much more prosperous city than you've seen recently, at least.
You locked me.
I know, I'm coming back.
No, you
Oh.
locked me.
No,
Oh, there
you're
we go.
free.
Now I can move. I wasn't able to move for a second there.
That's weird. Okay. Yeah, this is just mainly a visual, so feel free to roam around and kind of have a feel for it. But as you guys are at the harbor, you notice there is this wooden ship. Let me zoom out too. There's a wooden ship, and with giant paddles going into the water, and you can see there's a guy at the poop deck side of the boat, and he looks out to the water. He has his cap on his head, and it's white and blue, and you get the vibe he's the ocean captain, as he looks like he's almost estimating the weather for a sales day of travel. Flanagan is walking towards the boat alongside you all. Let me move him aside. He looks out to the boat and he's like,
Man, it feels like we've been trying to get to Pelios for, my God, a long, long time. I almost have anxiety even getting on this boat. It feels like it's like another chapter. Like I'm leaving everything behind almost. I don't think I've ever been this far from home.
Oh, you get used to it. Home is subjective. Home is where the
Yes,
heart
that's
is,
true.
right?
Yeah.
Your heart
Yeah,
is
that's
right
true.
here.
What about you, Corwin? You've been pretty far from home.
Oh, I don't have a home no more, so the home is as was put is where you make it. Where I make it happens to be with you lot, so
Ditto, my friend. Ditto.
you guys all start piling onto the boat. You look out to the nice ocean. As you can see Pelios across the way. It looks like it's about a half a day's sail to Pelios, but you're finally taking that last step to get to Pelios. The
Thank
boat
God.
sails. You all depart, and the captain. You can hear the captain go, "All aboard! All aboard! We're departing for Pelios!" And you all pile on.
Yes.
And you depart for Pelios.
Oh boy.
Finally.
You come to the docks and you can see a very lively alleyway. Market stands galore. People are buying and purchasing. It looks very similar to the Waterfall Citadel, but it's much more ocean-like. You can hear the seagulls cawing. You can see fish jumping out of the water and diving back in. It's almost more of like a free city, not blocked by gates higher than the eye can see and people demanding to see your passports in order to enter the town. It looks like it's free of judgment and segregation, as everyone seems to just be hustling and bustling along their free lives. As you get a vibe, this is a happier city than the Waterfall Citadel. As you come in and you guys get off the boat and you walk up the dock, you see merchants, well, specifically one. As you walk up this main dock here and you approach the stairs, you see one calls out to you. He goes, "Hello, my friends. Would you like a fish? I sell fish, rarity, and exceptions of all kind. Cheap, cheap.
I'd like a fish.
What would you like? We have plenty here. Specifically, I like this one called the dragonfish." He pulls his fish off his little rack, plops it down on the table, and you can see what looks like almost like this fish has a dragon-shaped head with horns, and he has his fins that look like they're reptile wings, and it ends almost in a salmon-like tail. And he looks over and he goes, "This took me like 2.5 days to find. It's one of the rarest fish in the market, and I will sell it to you for 5 gold pieces."
That's all good and great, but I want a nice, stinky, slimy fish.
"Oh, sounds like you just want some basic tuna. Good for
That'd
you.
be
I have a
great.
sale going on today." You see, he grabs off some tuna off his rack and puts it on the table, and he goes, "I am selling each tuna fish for 1 silver piece."
Fantastic. Could I get 5?
Of course, of course. You see, he takes his butcher's knife and he chops the fish in the middle of the head and yanks it forward, and he starts flailing it and getting all the bone out and just cleaning up the fish a little bit for you and descaling it. He says, "Can I get your silver pieces, good sir?"
Absolutely. He'll give him a single gold piece, and you can keep the additional 5. It's all yours.
"It is 5 silver pieces. 1 silver piece per fish."
Right. And here's 1 gold.
Oh, I thought you said 1 silver piece. Okay. I was like,
He was
like,
like,
if
right? And
you hand him the gold piece, and he says, "Thank you for your generosity. I appreciate it." He hands you the 5 cleaned up and descaled tuna fish. You can add that to your inventory.
I'm going to pass it down to Orbweeb, as our dear cat seems to enjoy her presence more.
You see, as Corwin is purchasing the tuna from the merchant, Steve is doing laps around Corwin's feet as he can smell the tuna as it gets descaled. The aroma kind of just becomes a little bit more fresh again, and Steve is attuned to it.
Oh, he'll pull one of them out and just kind of lay it down. Like, there you go. I didn't know this been a while.
You watch as you lay out the tuna. You don't even get it fully on the ground. You get about halfway, and he instantly starts scarfing into the tuna and just ripping away at it and clawing into it and just demolishing it before your eyes.
Steve really is a real cat.
Yeah.
Damn. All right.
It looks
Um,
like he's
are-
gulping it so fast. He's like, you watch as he's almost doing this thing where he bites and he pulls his head away really fast, and he keeps just going like that as he does this really rapid and fast fire bites, like almost like he's expecting another predator to take it away from him. So he's chewing and eating as fast as he can.
Okay.
Take it easy. Like, we got more.
As you say
I'm
that,
gonna
he goes, and he coughs out a piece of tuna, and then he eats it. He chews at it again and swallows it.
I'm gonna ask Orbweeb, like, can you tell him that we have more fish for him and he doesn't have to eat like that?
Yeah, I could do that.
He's okay.
Yeah, he's fine. Can I just talk to Steve, or do I gotta cast Speak with Animals?
You have to cast it.
Okay.
You guys aren't tight like that.
I just wish, like,
just
I
don't
didn't have
have
to
that
use a
ability.
spell slot. Like, that's where it kills me. Like, using it, obviously, if I'm doing it, like, to enemies, like, yeah, I use the spell slot, but it's like, that's okay. I'm willing to cast it for Steve. Alright. I cast Speak with Animals, and I'm just like, hey, buddy.
You wave your hand,
We
and
got.
the green energy imbues over your palm, and you watch as Steve looks up to you, and you can tell he's listening and understanding you. What do you say?
Say, hey, bud, we bought some extra fish this time. You don't gotta eat it so fast. I don't want you to choke and hurt yourself.
I'm sorry. I'm just so used to being hunted and hunting all the time. It's hard to just drop that sense.
I get it. I just, don't strain yourself. It's okay.
Okay, I will
And I'm just
try
gonna, like,
to
give him
keep that in
some little
mind.
ear scratches.
Okay, yeah, you start giving ear scratches, and he kind of just like turns his head towards you as you're scratching at his ear. You can tell he is very comfortable and happy.
Oh, good.
Nice.
Is he doing all right? You understand?
Yeah, he knows. He's just not used to not having to scarf his food down.
Oh, I
I
get it, buddy.
if
He's pretty
someone
used to it.
tries to come up and mess with our cat,
I'll
I
kill him.
I was going to just move them away from the situation, but sure, there's water
Oh.
around. A nice little swim wouldn't hurt them, I guess.
We'll just knock him out and throw him in the water and let
Yeah.
nature do what it does.
There
Sure,
we go.
just murder. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
They don't-
naturally.
It's not murder, technically. The water would murder them. We just knocked them out and threw them in the
Oh,
water.
He just
yeah,
has to have
okay.
what it takes to work in a fast-paced environment.
Just like, oh
in the
no, I didn't kill him. My arrow killed him.
Hey,
Different.
Yeah,
Have
exactly.
you never haggled a man?
You guys depart from the merchant, and you go you go deeper inside the city of Pelios. And how will work this? This is a city-wide map, so you're able to
Neat.
walk around and see like what different shops there are, inns, taverns. If you'd like to stay together, you can. Don't teleport anywhere. Wait until I get to you, and then we'll go in there together and figure out what you want to do, what you want to say, and how you want to go about it.
Alright,
If someone finds something they want to go into, and another player is like, "Wait, I also want to go there," we'll just take you both there. You just group up over at that position, and you can go there. You guys start roaming the streets of Pelios, and it feels like a much just calmer city, as the Waterfall Citadel has so many guards. So many guards, so much pressure to behave, the night curfews, the lack of inns and friendliness. It was just, the party life was nice, but when there wasn't a party happening, it seemed like the Waterfall Citadel was just a very strict city, while the Pelios itself might be a little bit smaller, but just something about the free-flowing water and how different areas of the city are almost like an island. It kind of lets you just feel like you have more freedom, more area to roam, and people to talk to, and it just gives you a sense of calm.
The first
Corwin.
place I ran to was the prison.
Yeah, just don't do any teleporting yet. But Corwin, where would you like to go?
I went east and I found this fancy magic shop that's got some
Fancy?
cool
Magic shop.
like
Oh.
cobblestone going on and some nice lanterns. So that's kind
I
of
want to
catching
go to
my eye.
fancy magic shop.
Does everybody want to go to the magic shop?
Yes.
Okay, I'll take you all there.
There's a library. I should probably go there. Read a
Mm.
fucking book or something.
Find out the world's flat.
Oh god. I cannot with that one. That's a little touchy for me.
All right.
Fancy magic shop.
Fancy.
Fancy, fancy.
Who am I controlling right now? What the fuck?
Annabelle.
There's two Annabelles.
Twins. Get him,
Yeah.
Demonia.
They don't look like twins.
They're fraternal.
Oh, there they are. Okay. I thought it was this person and this little guy right here, and I was like, you're telling me they're twins?
Yes.
Okay, just a second.
Okay.
How did you get up there?
You guys all enter in this magic shop, and you can see books and potions and armors and the sorts everywhere you look. Let me do something real quick.
Pick up this suit of armor and run out.
He said, I may have money, but I am going to steal.
Means you have more money for later.
That's right. How do you stay rich?
You
Okay.
got me on that one.
Just a second. Welcome to my shop. What can I do for all of you?
Hmm.
You
Many
see,
Corin.
Demonia, you see a fellow tiefling at the counter speaking nicely to all of you. Her demeanor seems like she's of an older tiefling, I guess. What would you guys like to do? Say, do.
I'm gonna get super excited and be like, oh my god, hi! I never see guys like you. How are you doing?
Hold on. What the fuck? Stop it! I don't want that voice.
Are we about to kiss right now? Look at that.
Are we about to do this? Yeah? Cool.
Okay.
Me. What the fuck is going on?
Hi, welcome to my shop. Are you looking for anything in particular?
I never see tieflings.
I've seen a few of us around here. You seem to be on the younger side.
I
Welcome,
am.
How are you finding Pelios so far?
It's so friendly. It
It's,
seems nice. We just
I
got
used to
here.
live in the Waterfall Citadel, and it was a lot less open to people like us.
That was the last place we came from.
Really? What'd you think?
Could have been better.
Could have been better. That was kind of my opinion on it. I haven't been
Prison's
back
pretty
home in
cleaner.
so long. I feel like at this point, I still want to go back home. You know,
Pretty here.
it is pretty. When was the last time you were
Mhm.
back at home?
A while ago. I'm just gonna look at avoid that completely and look at Corin and be like, alright, what do you want here?
Oh, or a weird segue, but hi, I'm Kyrwin Attleberry. Curious about magic. One, I have a few questions, and maybe you can answer them. Two, I'm curious about your wares.
Okay, so you have a couple of questions. You want to know about the wares first?
Sorry. Apologies.
That's okay,
the
friend.
I think some dust or something flew in my mouth. What do you know about weird voices inside of people's heads, and they have abilities to project things from themselves?
Project things how?
I say that maybe they can control different things within life, or push things out of their hands, like not necessarily like skin, but actually you should have like powers or something along those lines. What can you tell me about that?
So are you just referring to basic magic?
Yeah, but what if someone had something in their head that was like constantly on them about things?
A voice in your head that's constantly on you about things, like pestering you?
In a sense.
Oh, poor baby. Are you okay?
This is an acquaintance I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. I got you. Well, if there was a voice in my head, I guess the first step would just be determining if it's you, or sorry, the acquaintance losing their sanity, or if it actually is a omnipresence invading the mind.
What do you know about strange octopus things coming out of books and grabbing onto people and bestowing things?
I've never. Well, hold on a minute. What'd the book look like?
Uh, it's pretty old. Dark leather, a bit tattered. The pages, when my acquaintance opened it, they said they were blank until, um, they actually went over and looked at it and words appeared. And when they started reading from it, that's when these, weird lights came around and tentacles shot out over the book.
That sounds a lot like. Hold on a minute. Hold on a second.
You see, she almost kind of goes into like a panic as she goes stumbling through some books on a nearby shelf, sporadically trying to find one in particular. And she comes back up to you and she goes,
There's been legend about. Let me see if I can find the page. Um, it's an old legend that not many people know about these days, and I'm just not sure myself if it's real. I have always theorized that this book did exist, but the power it holds, according to legend, they call it the Necronomicon.
Alright.
It's supposed to hold an unfathomable evil power that can corrupt even the most good, and they say only a chosen one could actually wield the book and keep it in their possession without becoming said evil.
Interesting.
Easter
Oh,
egg.
what, if someone came in contact with that book and did happen to read it and they didn't have any abilities beforehand and then started getting certain things, what recommendations would you give to that person?
Lose the powers. I mean, those powers cannot be good for you. They aren't yours. They come from a different source. If I was someone like that, the power would probably make you feel powerful. It'd probably make you feel stronger than you ever felt in your entire life. But the toll it's gonna take on you,
Hmm.
it'll kill you. Or you'll just die using them. Do you have this book? I would pay a lot of money if you have this book. I'll give you, listen, if you have this book, I'll give you 100,000 gold.
Oh,
You got the
let me talk to my acquaintance about if they have said book. Um,
Okay.
they've also had, my follow up question is, they've had premonitions in a sense of them going to somewhere that's not on this world. I believe it's called astral walking, astral projection.
I don't know a lot about various curses. I know a lot about various magic items and books. Your friend might have better luck going to somewhere called. So, there's this place south of the realm called the Hook. It's this desert plain, and in that desert plain, there's something called the Dry Tower. The most famous and infamous and unknown scholars and wizards and magic arts users reside there. They spend their entire life, sometimes multiple lifetimes, just studying the magic arts, evil and good. They would probably know the most about what is happening to your friend.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, I wish I had more information for you.
No, you've been very helpful. And as far as your wares, and he'll kind of like unwrap his hands and show how beaten they
Oh my
are.
god! What happened to you?
I'm the acquaintance. I know.
Surprise.
Shocker. Hey, Wyatt,
Shocking.
Red, real fast. What was the name of those places just for notes purposes?
Um,
The hook, the
the
dry
hook
tower.
and the dry tower. Yep,
The dry tower was the one that I needed.
the dry tower.
Thanks.
So after using my hands for a long time, yes, they're also scarred. I've been caught on fire a few times. That's another story. Um,
You
I was
poor
wondering.
baby. Do you need
No,
a place to stay?
no, I'm doing just fine. We just arrived. I was wondering if there's something that you could help me with as far as getting on my hands to keep the amount of power that comes out, but not so much wear on me hands as things come up.
Let me go through what I have for you. Um,
You mother work, damn you. Okay, hold on. Okay,
Motherfucker.
you motherfuckers are just. Alright, hold on.
okay.
She's going through her shop right now, jumping around, trying to find something that might help you. She seems very slow and calm moving, but she seems adeptly aware of her surroundings. As she kind of goes to the one area and stumbles through some armor and some wares, and comes across one in particular, and she goes,
I'm not sure if this will be super helpful to your situation, but it could be something. I don't really think I have something that might match what you need exactly, but I do have some hide armor with a special magical effect that's been placed upon it.
she lays
Alright.
out this hide armor on the table for you, and you can see it has studs on it, and it has a dragon sigil like right in the middle, and there's almost like an orange aura radiating from it at times. You don't see it all the time, but every few minutes you kind of see an orange aura pulse from it. And as it does, she chimes back in and she goes,
This, we just titled it the Hide Armor of Resistance, specifically to fire.
Get that.
I do appreciate something to help with that.
Is this something you might be interested in?
Possibly. What it would be the overall price for something like that?
It is one of a kind. I'll tell you what. I'll give you a discount because of your situation. I can offer you 20% off my normal price, which
Alright.
is a raging deal. The armor is 4,870 gold. Magic doesn't really come cheap these days.
No. I appreciate the offer. I don't have that kind of coin.
I'm sorry,
But
baby. If you
no, it's fine.
I'll tell you what. If you ever come back, I'll keep the 20% off deal for you.
I appreciate that. Well, if my colleagues here need anything, can I give them the 20% off?
Yeah, of course, please.
Well, thank you. I may come back if it's still here. I may come back for it.
It sounds good. If you need anything else, I'm here. I have weapons, I have armor, I have rings, you name it. So if you need anything, please just let me know, and I will be happy to help you. My name is Annabelle, so just give me a holler if you have any questions.
I will do. Appreciate that.
and she kind of just goes back to one of her bookshelves and she's kind of just thumbing through her books. Her assistant Riza stays at the counter, as you can tell he's somewhat like a guard. And what are you guys doing?
I don't really need any potions or anything, or weapons. Well,
Can I roll an investigation to see if there's anything that catches my eye or seems like it would be helpful to me specifically?
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Six.
6.
Mm-hmm. Not
You
looking
look through the
very
shop.
hard.
It's not really
Mhm.
hard to find special items. It's a store, but you do come across one in particular that kind of just jumps out at you, and it's a very long trident.
Ooh.
You can see the tips of it almost look like they're made from fish scale. The actual hilt at the bottom for the grip has more fish scale on it, and there's actually fins at the tip, right where the trident begins with the prongs. There's fish scale hanging beneath. It's very sea oriented, and it kind of jumps out at you because you resonate with that.
Right on. I'm gonna get Annabelle's attention.
Okay, you call it for Annabelle, and she
Yeah.
starts strolling over to you
Excuse
calmly
me.
with a smile.
Hi. My name is Orbweeb. I was inquiring about this weapon right here.
Orbweeb. Oh, I see. I see. You have the Trident of Fish Command. Is that something
Oh,
that kind of jumps out at you?
I'm intrigued.
Well, I mean, it's said that the wielder of such an item has the ability to control sea nature. Sometimes even creatures of land.
Oh wow.
It can't be unused. It does need rest time, just like a person does. Magic cannot be abused. Those who try to abuse
course.
magic and overexert it do suffer some hefty consequences. But a trident like this, it's something special indeed.
How much is it?
Well, are you a friend of the fellow over there?
Yeah. I don't have a lot. Just wondering how much it is.
For you, with this discount I offered him that goes for all of you, I could get it to you for 640 gold pieces.
All right. I'll have to keep that in mind when I pop back in.
Okay, sounds great. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'll be
I
happy to
will.
help
gonna
you.
come up to
Thank
Orbweave
you.
and Corwin and be like, "This woman is very kind, and we cannot afford anything in this shop.
Yeah, that's
We
kind
should
of the vibe I'm
probably
getting.
head somewhere else."
This
Probably.
place is so expensive. Holy shit.
Yo,
And seeing some of this stuff, man, there's some artifacts in here that, like, I've read in books in the Waterfall Citadel. Some of this stuff is the real deal.
Our 63 gold. I thought we were doing good.
There's
Boy.
a trident over there that can control fish, guys. Like,
It controls. You know how much fish I could eat with that thing? Where is it? I want it.
we're not stealing anything.
This is a nice woman. Even I don't want to steal
Oh.
anything.
Oh, Flanagan, literally 2 days ago, we got out of being in prison, friend.
It
I
controls
don't want.
fish.
I understand. 2 days ago, prison.
Free
No,
food.
no.
Sorry, man. It's
Damn
the
it.
best.
Damn it.
Catch your own fish.
We'll buy a fishing pole, alright?
Okay,
buy a
fine.
fishing pole.
Fine.
Are you guys all leaving the shop then?
Yeah.
Yeah, to the
Okay.
next place.
Thanks, Annabelle.
Save-
We'll see you
Thank you.
later.
Thanks.
Have a good one, friends. Please come back soon. I'll keep your 20% off discount for you.
She kind of
Appreciate
just
that.
she waves as you guys all take your exit.
I kind of have a feeling a lot of stuff in this town might be too expensive for us.
Maybe
The
there's another
Waterfall's-
magic shop that's cheaper.
Waterfall Citadel had really high prices. I'm not shocked that this one has higher
There's-
prices too.
There's an area in here just called Somewhere. Somewhere.
Look, it's a lot to map
Okay,
out.
Demonia, where would you like to go?
I am looking around a little bit. I
Okay.
just kind of went over to the magic shop with him, so let me. There's that Fighting Ring Tavern.
Can make money.
I was just thinking it's gonna make us some money.
You could.
Cemetery. We could
Yeah.
grave rob.
It's common knowledge. We know O'Flanagan like fought in like arenas and stuff, right? Like that's
Yeah.
something he did
Yeah, we
disclose.
saw
Okay.
him. Potion shop. I want to head to this potion shop over here.
All right, we're going to the potion shop.
Potion shop.
You do see
Okay.
a half elf at the counter. She's standing there and she sees you guys come inside. She goes, "Welcome to my store. What can I get ya?"
Do you? Where are you? Do you have any potions of healing?
I'm just a customer. I don't sell
Sorry.
anything here.
Sorry.
I'm gonna walk up to the lady and say, "Hey,
Wait,
do you
wait,
have
wait.
any healing potions?"
Yeah, actually, we have a whole menu. She pulls out this book, just thumbing through pages.
Des Moines is just gonna leave embarrassed. I'm just kidding.
So if you
You're
go up
like,
to the
I don't
book right
work
here, you see, lagging. Hold on a second. Okay. There's a book here at the counter that's kind of off the table a little bit. I believe you can check the description and it shows you the spells or the potions that are available for purchase. If you can't see it, I'll read it for you.
It's like that little book that they have in vape shops. It'll tell you what the flavors they have are.
Just like it.
Just like it. I got the book. Run it.
it to me.
No.
Give it
Drop
Ma'am,
the
she's
book. Drop the book.
Stop it.
Ma'am.
Let me see if I can open it up. Hold on. I'm trying to see. Maybe it's the wrong book? No, that's the book. Or it's not the book. Oh, it wasn't this store. It was okay, I think it's something else. But there is a menu there. You all thumb through it.
Boom. Boom.
Thump. Don't worry about me. Hold on.
We're thumbing through. I'm gonna go.
Okay. You do find one potion of climbing. You find a potion of frost giant breath, a potion of healing, a potion of heroism, and a potion of superior healing.
Damn.
Potions. I'm gonna ask her about the potion of superior healing. What's the catch? What's the difference?
Well, I mean, the potion of superior healing, I mean, it's in the name. It's one of the better healing potions.
How much is it?
How much you got?
I have my freaking D&D Beyond closed. Fun. I have 62, I think. 63? Yeah, 63.
Ooh.
Not looking so hot for me?
We typically sell these potions for about 2,500 GP. Maybe the potion of normal healing is more your street.
That I had jar of eyes back there behind you.
You want the jar of
Okay, so-
eyes?
Is it for sale?
It is for sale.
How much is it?
35 GP.
Mhm. I'm gonna look at people around me and be like, guys, should I get it?
Do
What
not
does it
buy
do?
it. Do not buy the jar of eyes, Demonia.
Hold on. What
Alright.
what purpose?
It's cool looking. I
Do
don't
you
know. It
want-
reminds me of my old days. It's like
Oh.
fun to have novelties around.
All right. Well, how much is an eyeball? Well, maybe we can get you a souvenir. We'll get an eyeball.
You want an eyeball? There's like just one?
Maybe 2.
Well-
5 gold pieces?
Perfect. And how much was that normal healing potion? 35?
The normal potion of healing.
No, that was for the
That was for the
eyeball jar.
eyes. I can get you a potion of healing for 100 gold pieces.
Wow, I'll just take the eyeball.
Okay. That'll be just one
Wow.
eyeball will be 5 gold pieces.
Awesome. I'm gonna pass that on over.
Alright, you hand her 5 gold pieces and she plucks an eyeball out of this jar of liquid and she hands it over to you, and looking at it, you can tell it is a dragonborn eyeball.
Oh, it's fucked up.
Question.
Yeah?
Do you buy things as well, or is it just purchases?
Of course. What do you have?
I have a human heart.
Okay.
How much would you give me for it?
Is it hot?
Cold.
Like, is it?
Oh.
Are you wanted for having this heart?
Oh no. Well, no.
Okay. Something like that. I'll probably give you 10 gold pieces.
Yeah, sure. I'll remove it from my
Excuse me.
inventory.
You hand her the gold, or not the gold. You hand her the heart.
the
and she gives
golden
you-
heart.
You hand her
Oh
the
my
heart,
God.
and she gives you 10 gold pieces.
Cool.
Is it hot? He said.
No,
Cold.
it's gold. Is there anything else you would like?
See what other bullshit I got.
I'm gonna walk over to this other patron over here.
Hey, how's it going?
What are you buying?
Yeah, I'm just kind of looking at this. Looking at this potion I got brewing here. Kind of thinking about swiping a little bit, to be honest. You see, he holds out this like glass jar, and he's like, "I think I should do it.
Yeah. Do
Cover
you want
me.
some help?
Cover me."
Great.
You stand in
I'm
front of him.
gonna
What are you doing?
I'm gonna stand over. I'm just gonna come over here and grab. Give me a second. I'm gonna grab this little bouquet right here, and then I'm gonna accidentally like trip onto the ground and drop it.
Give me a performance check.
Okay. I will cover for somebody stealing any day. Let's see.
My lord.
I got a 25 to do that.
Fuck.
Okay, yeah, you
I fell
You
like
grab
flat
the-
to the ground.
you grab those flowers, and as Corwin's talking with the lady, the half elf, you stumble, fall over, and you're like, "Oh my god!" And you drop the flowers, and you start rolling around on the ground, just like,
Oh
"Are
my
you
god,
okay?"
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Gosh, I got a bum leg, and I'm so sorry. Let me put him back, really. And I'm just gonna pick him up all dramatically.
I'm gonna help Demonia put them back. And as I'm walking with her, I'm just gonna be like, "What the fuck was that?"
Can I give an insight? Can I do an insight check to see if I catch what's going on?
Yeah, give me an insight check. Oh, Flanagan
like, just-
standing next to Corwin, he just goes, "What the hell?"
17.
You are able to determine that that was fake, and that she's doing it for an alternate purpose, and you are worried that the alternate purpose is that she is trying to steal.
Not again.
They're like, oh my gosh. And I'm just gonna lean into Orby and be like, it's not for me, it's fine. And then I'm just gonna walk back and be like, well, I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's
It
okay.
looks like-
It's okay, dearie. I trip all the time. It's fine. It's fine.
Well, it looks like today we won't be able to purchase a whole lot from your shop, but I really appreciate your patronage.
Well, thank you for checking us out. Please we're a small. We just started. So please spread the word around. We are trying to grow in business.
Yup.
Thank you.
Let's go.
All right, you guys are all leaving.
Yep.
Okay. Specifically Demonia, as you're walking out, the patron is coming out with you, and you see he kind of bumps into you a little bit, and he slides his hand in your pocket, and then he keeps walking.
I'm gonna look in my pocket.
You look in your pocket and you pull out 50 gold pieces.
Fuck yeah.
Alright, Demonia, did you get what you needed?
I didn't get what I needed, but I got a reward. And I'm just gonna hold up all the gold and be like, that's why you help people be shady.
For what? What
What'd
did
you get? What? How much is that?
I don't know. I'm just gonna start counting it out in my hand because I don't know
Look,
either. Be like,
Just count out in the
40,
open.
45, 50. 50 gold
50
pieces.
gold pieces. For what?
I don't know, some dude was trying to swipe a potion. I fell. He got the potion. I got some gold. It's how this life works, guys. You stay shady,
Okay.
and you get money.
But we need to make
Hey,
more
Shady,
money.
get money.
Look, I got this vase too.
I'm hoping that when we turn the egg in, I'm hoping when we turn the egg in, maybe Zekrom will give us a good payout. Yeah.
Ideally. Or he'll kill us.
So, yeah.
I'm
You
gonna
will
give
kill
everybody in
us.
the group 10 gold pieces from what I got.
Nice.
So I'm gonna pass that back out to you guys and be like, look, it's a shared earning, all right? We're a team. We're a team. I'm just a little bit better at it than you guys.
Oh.
So you're welcome. So you're welcome.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hand 10 gold
Oh.
pieces to everybody.
Alright.
You think you're better than me at stealing gold?
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Oh, guys. Oh,
Did
no.
you live
no,
on the
no.
streets for
No.
years?
You want to
No.
see? You want to see
all
about
of you,
that?
all of you,
No.
shut up right now.
I am not
Stop
going
it.
back to prison.
I'm gonna
no.
start waving my vase at him that I just pulled out of that store and be like, you fucking.
All right.
I'm just
all right.
pissed instantly.
All right.
No, no.
I used to do this shit for a living, Des Moines.
I'm gonna run at him.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna turn to
Walking away.
Corwin and say, no, I'm gonna say, you grab O'Flanagan, I'm grabbing Demonia.
What do you mean grab old Flanagan?
Push him, just get him away from her.
Like,
Alright.
you mother-
Give me a strength
But-
check to restrain O'Flanagan. Give me a strength check to restrain Des Moines.
No,
I'm gonna fucking fail.
no.
12.
You run up to O'Flanagan and you kind of grab onto his shoulders and he just goes, "Get off me!" And you just,
Sorry, it's in my character.
16.
you do grab onto Des Moines and you restrain Des Moines.
I'm like, shut the fuck up, okay? I'm not trying to get kicked out of here yet.
All
Well,
right.
If we're gonna have
Flanagan.
a stealing competition, I'll steal all the livelong day, Des Moines.
Okay.
No, we're not!
Let's keep it down. Let's keep it down.
We'll see what I get by the end of the day.
Hold
If
on.
it's on, it's on. I'll go.
No.
I'll
Bird
come back
brains.
with 200 gold pieces. I walked away from that life, but I'm not afraid to jump back into it. It's what I
That's-
do.
This is not a good idea.
I'm gonna spit towards him.
Oh,
Give me a performance to spit at towards him.
Okay.
Oh, you fuckers.
I have a +7 on performance. You bet your ass I'm spitting. With a 9, are you for real?
You spit and it kind
All
of
over
just comes out
yourself.
like drool and he just drips all over your chest while you're
I'm
trying
just gonna
while
go,
you're restraining.
"Bah!"
He's like, "Ugh." He just goes,
What the hell was that?
Vengeance, baby.
Now I just don't even want to steal. You just kind of look like a slobbering child.
I'm gonna take massive offense to that.
Vengeance, baby.
all right.
All right, where are we going next?
Orb Weeb, you're in rotation. Where do you want to go?
Oh my god. Somewhere cheaper.
I swear, if we end up in prison again, I'm gonna be so mad.
I'm walking around a little bit. Just give me a second to kind of do some wandering.
That cemetery looks fun.
Yeah, right?
That cemetery. Ray Rob.
Nice
Oh.
prison. Might as well go visit
The
that.
roost? What is the roost?
You want to find out?
No.
It's
Not
an-
when you say it like that.
It's an inn.
Oh, okay.
it's
No, I don't want to find out. I want them to have a sign out front that says what the fuck they are. I'm going to the library.
All right, go to the library.
Off to the library we go.
I need to read some books I found out. Do I even know how to read? Fuck. I don't know if I know how to read.
With coming in here, I do want to ask. We can take a break. or we can stop here. I'm willing to keep going if you guys want to, but we are at 3 hours and 25 minutes, so I don't want to wear you guys out. If you want to continue, we can. I'm fine either way. But it's up to you. If we do want to continue, I'll issue a 15-minute break, and we can do whatever we're gonna do.
Do you think we could just finish up with the library and then end it?
We could finish the scene.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You guys walk into the library. Make it hopefully.
Still carrying the vase.
I got some flowers
Great.
too.
Okay. You guys walk into the library, and you're greeted by a half elf, and a half goblin.
Oh.
Oh, a half elf. I'm a half elf.
The half elf
Wow.
looks over to you guys, and he goes, "Welcome. Welcome to my library. What can I do for you?"
I'm gonna. Oh.
I'll look at him and be like, you got
Do
any
you
kids' books?
Any what?
Kids' books, simple stuff? We have to test something here.
Kids books.
Oh, lots of pictures.
Something easy to read, maybe?
Simple
No.
words.
Let me. We might have something. He walks over to the bookshelf and he pulls one off the shelf, and it comes back over to you guys and puts it on the table, and it just says "Fishing for Dummies." This one's
Awesome.
pretty easy. It's a kind of a step one to learning how to be a fisherman.
Do you have anything with small words?
With small, what are we trying to find in particular?
I don't. Okay, I'm so sorry. I don't know if I know how to read.
Ah,
I've never tried before.
well here.
I don't know
try-
if that's something I can do.
Try this first page. And he opens up the Fishing for Dummies, and he turns it to you, and you see the title of the book. All of you can tell it's the title of the book. It's literally just Fishing for Dummies, Chapter 1. Or Weeb, you look down at the title page, give me an intelligence check.
Oh, this is a
Right,
big
ladies
one.
and gents, this is we
This
find
is
out
good.
where my intelligence really lies. I am goddamn scared. What was it
Oh.
again?
Intelligence.
Intelligence.
All right. Come on, baby.
Can she read?
With a
She cannot.
7?
Or Weeb looks down at the pages and just goes, "Nope."
Fuck.
All right. So
Do you have a reading for dummies book?
No.
Oh.
That makes sense.
Are you guys,
Like in this
Am I-
whole library, you don't have
Oh my
anything to help her read?
am I being punked right now?
Oh,
I don't know how to read and I want to learn how to read.
Look, she's
Should I
from
go
the
somewhere
forest.
else?
God.
Should I go somewhere else? I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to waste your time.
I'll tell you this. This is gonna be the easiest book we have here. I'll sell it to you for 1 gold piece.
The fishing
Just-
book?
The fishing.
I can help you read.
I know how to fish.
No, I can help you read with the book.
Maybe it'll teach you a thing or two you don't really know.
We'll work it out.
All right, I am obtaining the Fishing for Dummies book. I'll give him 1 gold.
Alright, you give him 1 gold piece and he hands you the book, almost reluctantly, like he's worried about you, as he hands
I'm
it.
worried about me too, man.
That's weird. That's weird.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
I don't know when I'm going to enter a library again.
Hmm.
I would like to purchase a book that possibly I could read in the future. Do you have anything on nature and religion? Specifically, both of those things together.
There's actually one I find particularly interesting to me that ties into nature. I'll pull it out for you. He walks up to the bookshelf and he grabs it off he dusts it. You can tell it's a little dusty. It's a little older. The bindings look a little bit weaker. And he walks it over to you and he says, "This is a god not many believe in anymore, but it's the tales of how her legends came to be and what she really means to the realm." He puts it down on the table to you and turns it to you. And you see it says, "The Legends of Maliki."
Brother, I can't read that. I can't read that. I don't know what the fuck that says.
Well, the rest
we
of you
see
know
it?
it says the Legends of Maliki.
I'm gonna look at her and be like, Maliki, right?
I'm
You
like,
know
is that
her?
what it says? Is that what it says?
Maliki. And I'm gonna point down and just say Maliki. And like,
Maliki?
Maliki.
That's what that says?
Yes.
Well, that's what one of
I'll
the words
take it.
says. But
That's
yeah,
one of them. That's only the bottom one.
Oh.
that's the name. That's how you spell it.
Oh, I have so much to learn.
You
We'll
see,
work
she's
on
already
that.
sweating trying to read just the word Maliki.
With a 7.
To an extent, Orb feels like she's failing Maliki right now. She can't even read her name. This is hurting her. Spiritually.
Fuck.
I'm just real excited right now. How much is this book?
It's on the house. You seem like you could use it.
Thank you so much.
If it's any consolation, the name of the book is called The Legends of Maliki.
Really?
That is the name.
Oh.
It's the tales
I
of how
can't-
the god came to be, what got her to godness, and how she came to a rightful end of rule.
Wow. I'm really excited to read this. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna put down like 2 gold pieces and then just like walk away.
Alright, you put down 2 gold pieces on the counter and he gives you a gentle nod and acceptance. Anything else you guys want to do?
No?
Question.
Yes.
Do you have a book about a book called the Savernamdragram?
Nope.
The what?
The
Uh,
necro.
The neck from Nam the neck. A book of.
Can I roll to see if I remember what that's called?
Go ahead.
Okay. Like I don't know what the fuck that's called. What would I roll?
Give me intelligence,
Perception.
to see if you
Okay.
can remember.
11?
Necronomicon.
It's the Necromonicon.
Oh, no. Do you have a book on the Necronomicon? Thank you.
Get out.
Oh, that was okay. Sorry.
Word. I'm just gonna pick up these flowers over here in this vase, and I'm gonna leave.
give me a sleight of hand check as he grabs
Okay.
the flowers in the vase.
Oh, it rolled over from the 10.
Can
I
GB
got
on
11.
advantage since I'm talking and trying to apologize and he's focused on me?
That's true.
No.
Come on, DM. Come on.
There's one exit. He can see it clearly as she's literally picking up a vase and flowers. Doesn't take much to notice that. Drop
got
the
11.
vase, drop the flowers, or I alert the guards.
Apologies.
Thank you for your
should-
patronage.
Should I not mention that? I was just curious. I heard about it, and I just wanted to know. Is that not something that should be said? Did I say a bad word?
Speaking even the word is damnation.
Oh, apologies. I did not know. I had
Said
recently just heard
that
it.
those who even mention the name bring in evil into their soul.
Crap.
Well, we've said it one too many times, huh? Should get out of here.
Okay. All right. It's like saying other. Okay. That boy.
All right, you guys all heading out.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Don't want to piss the librarian off.
You were
I
gonna
didn't-
get us back in prison.
I asked a simple question about a book.
Okay. Alright. That does bring the end of Subspace Episode 9, The Moon Will Rise. And we will come back to Subspace Episode 10 in 2 weeks. Same time as usual. I hope everybody who hung out and watched had a fun time. I hope Orb, Weeb, Demonia, and Corwin had a fun time. I know I had a good time, and I will look forward to seeing everyone in the next one. Until then, guys.
Toodle-oodle.
Peace.
Doodle-oodle.
Hey, thanks for watching our video today. We really appreciate it. If you want to keep seeing us, make sure to give us a follow and turn on the notification bell so it'll keep popping up. If you want to see Subspace in action, we have a Twitch that we stream on every other week. for our little journeys. And if you want to really get into it, we have a subspace D&D that you can join. It's a whole community. So thank you so much for watching us today. We really appreciate it.